Here, you want the song? Here's your song.
Hey, did you hear about that brand new thing?
There you go. You had the song. All right, so we're back on Twitch, and now I have to check if we're back on YouTube.
Still says waiting on YouTube for me.
It gave me the wrong date or the wrong thing. No, I'm on it and it's live. It's there.
Oh, okay. So I've got to like completely restart YouTube.
Yeah, I have to go back.
Tuesday Newsday. There we go.
Yeah,
okay.
I gotta edit video because again, it's not saving the change of the fucking title. I don't know why. Because it's different on every
YouTube,
other thing.
and YouTube is asshole.
Dude, it's different on everything, including the Streamlabs launcher. And the Streamlabs launcher is tied directly to Twitch. So if it had the wrong title and it was from our end, it would change it on Twitch, and it hasn't.
Yeah.
So
yes.
Save. Changes saved. Can I go forward? Or I just have to click the stupid link and then go there. All right, there you go. And now I can close this. Leave site. Leave. Video details. There we go. God, this was a huge pain in the ass. And now I got to link this into that chat. Control V. Boom. So there you go. There's the YouTube one. Holy balls, life should not be this difficult.
Right.
Oh my God.
All right. Did you in your
not in YouTube?
Not in the new YouTube. Okay, I'm not sure if I've got the right YouTube open.
No, it's not. If you can see us talking, if there's a video option and it says live, it's the right one.
Yeah, no, I know it. I'll just restart it completely. I had popped out the chat. I can't remember if that was the right, the one that right actually works, or yeah.
Peggy
so
and the Peg. There's an interesting nickname. Preferably not lab class. Preferably not. I'd rather not be the pegged. Please not. Let's not do the pegged. I don't want to be the pegged.
No.
Let's not say we didn't and call.
I don't want to peg anyone. I don't. That's never been a thing for me. Like
they all say that until they strap it on and they're like, well, now that I'm here.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Sure. That's what she says. Jimmy and Scruffy are live in person right now. That channel is getting banned before the day is over. Cool.
That's awesome.
If you know what, if I wasn't doing my own show, I'd be watching. But I got this going on, so I'm kind of busy with this. I have a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. So we've got a $40 goal for tomorrow, and then it's the fun day stream. So we're all about the fun day stream. So we just got to make $40 and then call it a day. And if we do, then we're doing literally no funding tomorrow. Like, don't do any funding. Don't throw in piles of cash.
Save it.
Don't make me smoke a whole bunch of herb. Why? Because we're not doing that today. That's Friday. Let's take it easy.
Friday, yeah.
Let's chill for a bit. And then we'll do that. We'll be banged out for the month. It'll be fan-fucking-tabulous, and we'll move on with our life.
We banged out for the month.
This is why I love you. So anyways, we have a whole bunch of fun stuff to get into. We've got a nurse that had to use jujitsu, apparently.
Yep.
Got a jujitsu nurse. I got a British guy who is who's going to go to prison for, once again, for what you can guess the use of a freezer might be, and the reasons why they might do it. We've got another WNBA clip. A lot of people have been shitting on the WNBA, so we're gonna try and support the WNBA. We'll show some fan interactions of the WNBA. So we'll nothing politicized. We're not picking a side.
It's not fans.
It's just fans of the sport. Like you ever see like tailgate videos of football, and you just see fans having a fun fucking time doing weird different tailgate games and things like that, or this is more of like a local thing. I don't know about well, I'm sure maybe in Canada, but like when we used to go to the rec center, they had a couple of rinks, and you play in hockey games in like kids and little leagues. When you're a kid,
right.
They weren't always on the rink that had like seating, and there'd be games and then games. So like one team might be playing an away team from one part of the state, another one might be playing one from, say, Iowa, and your game's after theirs, and you got to resurface the ice and everything else. So, like, game before mine that I don't give two shits about, like me and other hockey players, like we'd have the shinny sticks, the little tiny hockey sticks.
Oh, yeah.
And we just play, like, hallway hockey.
Okay. Because why not? Waiting to play hockey, play hockey.
Right. And so it's just fun fan interactions that you have, in between the action of the sport, just to, show support for.
Oh, you do that with the fans. You do that with.
Well, fucking number one rule of rec center shinny stick hockey: you got a stick, jump in. It's the only rule. It's the only rule. You got a stick, jump in.
Okay.
I mean, if we really want you to play and you don't got a stick, a fucking foot will do. But that's if we allow it only on special circumstance, because otherwise that's some shitty.
We're trespassing into soccer.
Yeah. Get your shinny stick. Let's go. Bam. I wish I still had mine. I had two of them. I had the fun plastic one that I would use. And then I had one that I got from a hockey game that was like signed by the local team, the Rochester Mustangs. Like, it was like, ooh. Yeah. That's it. It's worth exactly bubkiss. And I don't have it anymore. Actually, I would probably dare to say that my dad's helmet is worth more than that. My dad's hockey helmet is probably worth more than that would ever be. So, possibly. Just because it's scary as fuck. Like, I imagine if you put that on eBay, somebody that wants to dress as Jason Voorhees for Halloween is like, no, I'm getting that because it looks fucking legit. Like, oh. And meanwhile, I'm telling whoever buys it, if I sold it, don't tell my dad because he's very much alive and would probably take that personally. And two, if you could, don't wear it. It's had his sweaty fucking face up against it like its entire existence. It is decades of that man just fucking soaking into it. Like, I would rather nobody ever wear it ever. Like, this is the thing I fear. Like, if I go move somewhere else and friends come over and they're checking out my place, they're gonna want to pick it up and put it on, and I'm like, don't. For the love of God. For all that is holy, I'm saying don't do that.
Give yourself that horror.
Here's how much I say don't do that. Do you ever wonder what The Mask would be like if it were a horror film? That's what I imagine happens if someone puts this thing on. Like, that's not.
Oh, it
takes over their face and life goes. Just don't. It's for display purposes only. Just leave it on the wall.
A historical relic.
It's a goaltending mask, you weird fuck.
Yeah,
where did you get
about
sex
a hockey mask?
We're talking about hockey games. And that's
why did you?
That's where you're like ew. It's like the fact that your mind went there is making the rest of us go, wait a minute.
Making me go ew.
Ew. Things that make you go ew.
Goalie mask. Wow.
All right, so now we've got YouTube up, and I got to relink the thing in the chat. So that was horrible.
Is saying Digger will strap up and yell by the power of Grayskull. So do I need to make sure that my thing is gray? The strap-on is gray, or like what is in this context?
Why are we on strap-ons again?
What is Grayskull?
Thought we were still on sports. Hold on, I didn't know we diverted.
No, he went Peggy and the Pegged, and then he said Digger will strap up and yell by the power of Grayskull. But I'm like in this imagining, what is the Grayskull?
Like the Grayskull would be the bed.
That would be the dick.
No, that'd be the bed. By the power of Grayskull was Grayskull was the castle, was the keep.
Was the castle Grayskull? Yeah.
Yeah. In Ethereum.
Okay, so it would have to be the bed. I hate
how much about this I actually know.
The bed would have to be gray.
Yeah, so the bed would be Grayskull. We'd have to have gray skulls on the bed. Weirdly darkly, weirdly darkly gothic for an upbeat 80s cartoon. But yeah, and then you would have to like hip thrust into the air, and it would have to glow when you go, I have the power. And your nether region is just glowing like a beacon. You're right. Yeah. Like it blinds people if they're too close. So
okay, thank you. I was trying to build the visual, and I just couldn't figure out what the Grayskull would be in that instance. But I like your
Don't worry.
visual imagining of it. Yeah,
there's actually a scarily accurate depicting of that in the movie's outtakes that Jared Leto does. So he got into the role really hard.
Okay.
This
We
is
never
all
did.
going off the
I've
rails.
not seen that one.
Yeah, Lab Glass. I wasn't even thinking of Gimp Mask. That says a lot about the other person. Right? Yeah, no, I just...
Right? Yeah, that was...
The
that
levels,
was
this is the part that scares me. The levels on that is, one, you thought that. Two, you thought that if my father had such a thing, that I would somehow have it as a heirloom possession.
Displayed on the wall.
Right.
Especially since dead father was still alive.
I'd keep it up on the wall right above my goaltending mask, right? You're like, okay, so this is the mask that my mom painted for me that I wore when I played hockey in high school. Yeah, that's my keepsake from my sports days. Oh, and above that, we have my dad's bondage mask, because. No. It's not how that works.
Oh,
I have it up there because that's the traditional original goaltending mask. Like the progenitor to the stuff I wore was the fiberglass face molded mask.
Yeah.
It's just that was a way different time back then. And we don't do
Safety was
that
less
anymore.
of a issue.
Yeah, safety was less of an issue for everybody.
Hockey was a different game.
Right? So yeah, no, it's weird that you went there. Really weird that you went there. Speaking of movies, instead of Spider-Man playing in the theater, an R-rated movie playing instead. Okay.
So Spider-Man did so bad that they decided to replace it with
I don't think it did bad.
movie.
I thought, from what I've heard, Spider-Man's done well.
Oh, okay.
I heard they raked in like a couple fucking...
I don't pay attention to that shit. I'm a broke ass, and I don't even pay for streaming.
Well,
sites.
opening weekend's the
I
real.
Don't go to movies.
Opening weekend's the real punch. So that's the one. Spider-Man opening weekend, opening box office. All right, Spider-Man Brand New Day opening weekend with $360.1 million in the U.S. and Canada, breaking Avengers Endgame 2019 record of $357.1 million to secure the largest North American opening weekend in cinematic history. Globally, it pulled an estimated $932 million during its debut. So I'm going to say it's doing okay.
Okay.
It's breaking the records of the last movie I gave a fuck about, so it's doing okay. It gives me hope that when I eventually watch it, it won't suck. Hooray.
It won't be awful. Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
I still have zero hope to see it. The best and greatest thing about Spider-Man New Day is the fact that this is the only movie I know of to date that an entire movie theater was cleared out because one person couldn't stop farting. Because one person could not stop. They just burnt. Can you keep it down? I'm watching a fucking movie here. Burnt. All right, that's it. I'm out. Burnt. Why does it smell like popcorn? Burnt. Oh, it smells like really bad popcorn. Burnt.
That's awesome.
See if I can find.
Oh crap. Was the guy just farting, or did he shit himself? Like, was it the stench, or was it the?
I've got to believe the person. I've got to believe the person like literally like shat themselves, because despite the fact, like, it's just if it was, they said it was an excessive bout of farting, an excessive bout of flatulence, but it cleared the theater. Like, here's my point. Like, I can miss a couple minutes of movie if you fart it really, really loud a couple times, but you have to be going for a while to make me want to leave. But they distinctly mentioned that people were avoiding the waft of the smell. So
waft the smell.
Right?
That's awesome. Oh my goodness.
So I don't think like, oh, that's not it at all. That's like, I don't think someone's just having a couple of these going off, and they're like, "Oh, I'm fine." No. I think it's a lot more of like a.
I can't hear it.
Oh, you can't hear? You're missing all of the best of these. I wish
I'm missing all of it. Yeah, I can't hear any of it.
Needless to say, it's bad.
It was bad.
It was very, very bad.
That's awesome.
Oh dear Lord. So yeah, they cleared out the movie theater because he kept farting so bad, and that is to me and will always be the greatest thing about Spider-Man: A Brand New Day is that a Colombian movie theater was forced to vacate. The theater continued to play the film unabated. Nobody was watching.
No one was watching
because somebody blasted so hard out their ass. Everybody else said, "Screw it, we're going home." You know what? You have objectively ruined the film for me, sir. I'm leaving. And yes, I say it's a dude. Because if it were a lady, this event would be also noted with a suicide. Like that would be the thing. Like a lady would seppuku herself in the movie theater if she committed that much, that loud, that continuous flatulence.
Oh no.
So that's awesome. A dude. That's a guy who's like, no, I can hold this back, and then he couldn't. And how much do you want to bet he started laughing? So then the fart is laughing with him. So it's like
started, yeah.
Just...
That's awesome.
It's bad. Man. It's really bad.
I think it was my mom used to say, "Smells like something crawled up inside you and died."
Well, in this case, whatever got up in him was forced back out of him, and everybody hated it.
Oh my goodness. That's awesome.
So yes, Spider-Man: A Brand New Day has withstood critics everywhere, but it has not stood one man's reaction to a beef and bean burrito.
Yeah.
This movie
with this
in every
cyclosclerosis going on right now.
Right? It got to Colombia. This movie succeeds in every metric except when you need to fart. When you need to fart, you got to go. Right? Like these people don't always have movie for like I'm imagining these poor despondent people. They can't possibly.
I don't know that they're poor despondent people. I think they're probably at least up to the 80s.
He's in Colombia. Like, I'm amazed somebody didn't start praying over them. The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you. Be gone, Satan. And then someone in the back is like, "Hey, can you keep that exorcism down? I'm trying to watch the movie." Like a squeaker. The point that I'm trying to make here is apparently there was a lot of farting in one movie theater.
Wow. Oh shit, that's awesome.
The seat next to me is brown. And the theater's empty. And the theater's empty. The guy next to me
shat. Wear a gas mask
to watch A Brand New Day. This movie was expensive, so in this smell I will stay. In the smell I will stay. Diarrhea, breathing. So it's just, it's.
Oh, God.
It's bad. It's really bad. Why would you?
Right. Hello, MSIP. Good to see you again.
Good to see you. Did he send me a message on Twitter that I need to get a hold of? Wish you would have done EQ show, but I understand. I guess I just didn't line up, and I'm running out of energy to do shows in general. I'm not doing well. You guys should go on everybody's show. No, I just didn't get around to it. But hey, thanks for hanging out. At least the bathroom wasn't closed off. We don't know if the bathroom was closed off or not. In fact, the bathroom may have been the secondary bombing site, but it's just nobody reports that because that's where it's supposed to happen. This dude went in there and blew up that bathroom stall with a stick of dynamite, but nobody reported that because that's understood. So yes.
What on earth is Rusty talking about?
But in the Rumble chat?
I gotta go back. Back when I was like 19. Oh, I shouldn't read it out loud. I should read it and then.
Right.
Yeah.
I couldn't stop ripping ass through the entire shop. Oh, I have a fun story of once in the radio station. So, like, one time at the radio station, I did have a healthy toot, and let's just say that a booth that you rigged to be relatively soundproof, so you can just do what you're doing in there. It usually doesn't have the best aeration,
right?
Like overall. So it's just we were locked in a box with my with the aerosol of my digestive tract, so it was just horrible. It was one of those where it's like after you fart like that, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna have to poop soon because otherwise this makes no sense. We're good right now, but yeah, that's got to be a sign of things to come, or I need to call a doctor. One of those two, and you always hope it's the latter, because or the former, because otherwise, yeah, you don't want to.
Yeah.
You don't want to call the doctor and be like, hey, so it just smells like death coming out the back end of me, and I never ever actually have to like take a dump. Like, yeah, that's because you're dying. It's gotten your colon. Yeah. Howdy, Tim, and good to see you farting. Well, we were talking about the movie, the theater in Columbia. Somebody brought up Spider-Man. I don't remember who, and then I think you mentioned saying
I hadn't heard about the
whether or not it had done well or not, and then I looked up the price, and then I reminded you, or I told you, as I reminded myself and everyone else, that like yesterday we did a story about an entire movie theater in Columbia. Not like like I said when we did the story yesterday, the last time I remember doing a story about an entire movie theater being cleared out, it's because of the Batman movie where that asshole went in as the Joker and shot up the place. Like that fucking kind of crazy shit.
Oh.
Like that's the last time I remember. This is a way more acceptable, way funnier, aside from possibly some serious upholstery cleaning. Nobody's really hurt. No property was significantly damaged.
Oh, good to see you, Mr. Q. Hello, hello. I really like that bright pink flower that you've got.
You're not going to have kids with PTSD that when they watch like Spidey and His Amazing Friends on the Disney Channel, that all of a sudden they just, start farting and they can't take it. They're just like, no.
Oh.
What if that's the thing, though? What if you do have PTSD from that event? Like, I can't watch any Tom Holland movie.
I can never go to a theater again.
Anytime, at the minute I see Tom Holland's face, I'm taken to that place. It's like I blink and I'm back in that theater. And there's that son of a bitch just going off like a fucking whoopee cushion. Good afternoon, Biscuits. How you doing? Good to see you. Getting raided by EQ's people. So thank you very much for hanging out.
Good to see you.
So yeah, no, we have a whole bunch of.
Yeah, I didn't see a raid, but yeah.
No, it's not like an actual raid, but I'm guessing with the audience we're seeing.
Yeah, everyone's coming in. Yeah.
Be my guest.
Good to see you all.
Be our
Welcome
guest.
to the farts.
Well, hopefully we're not going on that. We have an actual show planned that we can do.
That's
the Spider-Man
true.
thing.
We do.
The Spider-Man thing was a classic squirrel as we got going out of first gear. So
was that an Hellcat that I heard in the background?
Maybe.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I'm hearing things.
Yeah, I haven't heard Dick. Okay. We have our $40 goal for tomorrow, so we hit that and we're holding because it's Friday fun day after that, so we don't want to go crazy with anything. EQ recommended you.
Right.
Well, I appreciate that. I hope you have fun. We try to be a chill, laid back chat. We cover a bunch of different news stories, some serious, some not. I'm an idiot and a retard, so if you disagree with me, you're probably right. History will err on the side of you. Like that's what I'm saying. Like you'll be fine.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. You know what? I think that crippled tarted kid might be half an idiot. Yep. Turns out.
Yep. The scans are even saying it. Poor Lab Blast.
That's
all
the
this
problem
poop
now.
talk. Now I have to poop.
That's the problem. I see my doctor, and my doctor immediately goes, "Yeah, honestly, the way I'm looking at your brain and how Swiss cheese like it is, I'm amazed you can speak as well as you do." They ask me what day it is. I often respond, chocolate. It's chocolate day. Not because I don't remember what day it is, but because I really want some fucking chocolate. You know, like I'm trying to milk this. How come you're not this active on Aaron's show? No disrespect. I try to be active when I can on Aaron's show, but it's also his show and he likes to perform, and a lot more of what I do is set up. So he's gotten better about letting me jump in, and I still am tentative sometimes when I jump in. He doesn't quite like get out of the way, and I assume he doesn't want me to, go off at this moment. It comes and goes. It's a fair criticism. Yep. Do you have the story on the Pokemon employee who got fired for hiding a camera in the women's bathroom? No, I don't generally go looking for really gross stuff like that. That stuff has to hit like multiple news sources. Then I'll be like, all right, enough people are talking about this that I guess I'll wade in.
I have to.
I'll just give you the hot crippled take right now. Fucking gross. Whoever that person is should have a razor blade exit. Like that's not okay. Like I've got a guillotine that I need to test. Like that's not okay. That's anybody who, and I'm not even saying anybody who wants to put a fucking camera in a public restroom. Like, yeah, I really wonder what you're contributing to society that justifies us tolerating the possibility that you will do this or engage in this behavior. What is it you're giving us? I can understand like adults who like, to watch porn. I'm not really one of those either, but like I can understand that. But the minute it goes outside of your private life for your weird, the minute whatever you have some sort of weird fetish of seeing stuff, like no. That'd be like an amputee devotee who's like got a fucking secret camera inside a certain doctor's office or something so he can always see stumps. And it's like, no, that's a fucked up thing. Or someone putting a camera.
And it's just the fact that the people don't know that that's happening to them.
I put a secret
you're catching
camera
a person
in the
most private moment.
I put that as bad. I put that almost as bad as someone putting a secret camera in a footpath at a podiatrist's office. Like, I got to see all these feet. Oh God, like I get so turned on when they come in dirty and they go out clean, like at a Matchbox car wash.
No, that's a pedicurist. That's a pedicurist. The podiatrist is who he'd be seeing all the bunions and stuff. You'd see the gross stuff.
I can't nut until they pop for pus, man. That's what I need.
Oh, gross.
Come on, you son of a bitch. Tap that sucker. I'm edging. No, that's fucked up and wrong, okay? We can't have these people. We can't. Mr. Q, I don't want to watch myself go to the bathroom. I definitely don't want somebody else to see. Yeah, I don't really... Right? I'm not at my most dignified, like
it's my most private moments.
I don't have an official diagnosis of this, but I think I have bathroom Tourette's. Like I don't have control. I have tics when I sit down and I start going. Like I'll be sitting there minding my own business, scrolling through my thing, and like Digger's messaging me like, "Hey, I hope you're doing great today." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm doing pretty good." And all of a sudden, I just start taking it. Oh, fucking juice! Oh, like that's not okay. All right.
That's a little TMI.
Right? It's weird. Like if I got this is why I'm very scared of the cyclosporia thing. If I get infected with the cyclosporia thing, I'll be in the bathroom. I don't think it's going to kill me or anything like that. I just know I'm going to have a serious bout of being in the bathroom, practically propelled with the propulsion practically lifting me off the toilet seat, and I'm going to somehow like channel in like Adolf Hitler's like beer hall fucking rant. It's not a side of this guy to fight and you wouldn't fight us. Like, what? Whoa. Can we get you to take can we get you to take something to maybe seize that up? Maybe eat a little Imodium?
Some bananas.
You get a little Hitler when you diarrhea shit yourself. So it's like, yeah, no, I don't think
so. We missed a few people. Hooters Girl, there we go. Hooters Girl coming in saying, love the sponsor name. Yes, we do too. Your all natural drugs would be selling off the shelves, except that they need to book for an appointment to come and see them.
Right.
Private showings is what I'm trying to say.
Showings by appointment only.
Yes. But there's an awful lot of it's strange. They're mostly men. But there's an awful lot of people who would like to book appointments to come and see your all-natural jugs. Also, Alan, good morning. Good morning. How you doing? And oh yeah, you guys were saying about Johnny not as active. That's because he's now been up. How many hours have you been up now? When you go on his show, you've barely been up for like what, half an hour, 45 minutes?
Yeah, I pretty much get up, wash up, get on there.
And get on the show. Yeah. You've been up for a few hours now.
Well, the thing is too is I don't wake up like it takes forever for me to wake up. That's something I'm trying to explain to people now. Like there's this weird like mental fog and fatigue. I'm taking medication to go to sleep at night. Like I'm taking my pills to go to sleep at night and, sleep soundly through the night. And then I still don't. I still wake up early, but I'm in this weird half in, half out fog for fuck all ever. It really sucks. Johnny, fix your shit. What about my shit? Do I need fixing?
Well, if it's coming out like that.
Well, Deerbut's saying, unless it's me, then sorry. I don't know what I need to fix about my shit.
Oh, you're talking about the street. I thought he was cracking wise about the shit that made you turn Hitler.
Oh, no, we just, we might have disconnected for a minute.
Oh, shit.
Nope, multi-stream error. And these are from when we launched the show 42 minutes ago. So we don't have any disconnection errors. Twitch doesn't register it. So
it might be your shit then.
Yeah, we're live. We're
Good to see you.
We're listed as live but unstable on Twitch.
Hey, Lisa Marie.
When Eric explained how his looked, you were like, no. Yeah, probably not. YouTube is okay. Yeah, YouTube's doing good. Rumble's up. All the chats are up. So wherever it works, it's okay. Yeah, he just had to refresh. There you go.
Lovely.
Red Scooper, what? No. No and no.
No. He was talking about having to shit so bad he had turned into Hitler while he was on the toilet.
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about here. Get your mind out of the gutter, Red Scooper. Or classy blood
here's what I'm saying. Like if that was literally how I behaved, I would hope she wouldn't be interested. Like that sends up way more red flags. Like, it's not a deal breaker. What? It's not a deal breaker. That would be like a really great reality show, like lifelong relationships, but you learn a bombshell deal breaker right next to the other person live on TV. So like the two of them are sitting together, and one person ends up revealing that first cousins isn't a deal breaker. It's fine. It's like, wait a minute, what?
How many first cousins have you been with?
Thankfully, that answer is 0.
My first question.
Here's the sad part. I don't even know if I have first cousins. Like I might.
No, I've got 3.
Yeah.
I've got 3. I don't really know any of them anymore. We all got adults. We grew up and we all live in different areas. It's like my brother and I don't really
my mom's
hang out all that often anymore because
my mom's a mutt, so I don't know where she's from.
Well,
she could have any number of people. And then
adopted and have no clue. So.
And then like my dad's side of the family, like we pretty much split off from them when we moved out here. We self-isolated before it was cool with COVID. Went about as well as it did during COVID. So there you go. First cousins are okay in the UK now. That's right, St. Caesar, because your society is crumbling and it's falling apart. And they're like, fuck it, screw your cousins. Like,
yes, go ahead. Why not? Marry the children, screw your cousins.
Ironically enough, St. Caesar, embracing inbreeding is one of the most patriotic things your nation has done recently. They've been going on way harder on the banning people for Facebook posts, really kind of trying to downplay the narrative of all of the Muslim immigrants they've taken on and how it's not gone the way they wanted. All that stuff. The king totally abandoning Easter declarations and things like that, but still doing stuff on Ramadan. Yeah. All of that. If you tally all of that together, technically speaking, the embracing you fucking your family members is the most nationalist and patriotic thing they've done in recent history. At least this way, you're making sure that the genetic abomination that comes from that union is a full-hearted born and bred Brit. It's got a tooth coming out of its forehead like a weird rhinoceros horn, but it is technically British.
Born and bred.
Hey, don't knock it till you try it. Whoa, never going to try it. So
yeah.
I guess by your rules, I can't knock it. I'm going to continue to because I'm not for inbreeding.
Yeah.
If I could be honest.
Any cat has passed digging a hole now.
My cousins are all dogs, so I'm okay. You're related to dogs? That's crazy. Good. Like you're a missing link, like a werewolf? That's fucking sweet. It brings whole new meaning to Indian arranged marriage, Johnny. Oh, what if that's the way it's going to get abused? See, that's the joke. It's like, hey, inbreeding's cool. Why? Because after we stigmatized it and drove it out of our society, we started importing societies. They very much engage in it. So, guess who's back?
Again.
Back again. Your family tree is a pole, my friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
I love that. Family tree is a pole. Guess who's back? Incest back. Guess who's back? Incest back. Guess who's back?
A hunchback. Da, 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 da. I created a monster because my sister's my mom, and
she's about to be my wife.
We could really go for this for a while.
Yeah, we could. I mean, there is a show.
We do have actual things. We have.
Hey,
this is why the shows with you are always more fun. We squirrel so hard out the gate that it's just like the whole show is steering into the skid. That's what's fun. Like I did my show yesterday by myself. It's way more dry. It's not as fun. I still have my jokes and my little takes and whatever, and people call me an idiot. And then we made money and we had fun. And it was great, fun, awesome. We get the show going, and then stuff starts and stuff happens in between the two of us. The entire rest of the show just ends steering into the skid. Like there we go. It's a fun time.
It's fun.
Imagine the birthday parties.
Right.
So second cousin, no. Third cousin, no. First cousin, have it. Yeah, again,
yep.
I just don't think it's a good look. But unfortunately, like I said, technically, historically speaking, this is the most embracing of your past that England has ever been in recent history. This is the most that they've been like, you know what? We're going to embrace what it means to be British. Come here, sister wife. Like, that's, whoa. Hold on.
Oh, no. See, Red Scoper, don't you wish we were back in the good old days of Johnny jerking off to Digger in the bathroom? We've made it all the way from there to incest birthday parties in like 10 minutes.
Nobody. Dear God, nobody wants to see that. Here's what I don't want to have. I don't want to have that mental image, and it features me. Like that's how bad that is. That's how horrendous that is. Shame on you. Dear Lord, we have an actual thing to do today. We have an actual show to do. We have an actual goal for tomorrow to hit of $40. We've got all that fun stuff to do. I got to start looking into a few things.
St. Caesar, I haven't smoked all that much today. I've done 2 dabs. So, not bad for me lately.
So, yeah, no, I haven't done anything like smoking-wise because we haven't had any crazy funding happening yet. But, yeah, we have a $40 goal for tomorrow. So we want to bank out as much of that today, if not all of that, and then hold until Friday. We've got a variety of different things to talk about. You gave me a story. We've got a few things. But yeah, we go off on so many weird tangents at the start of the show that it gets completely out of our skis. Hello, Eugene Stoner. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Eugene.
All right. So yeah, we've got about 3 hours left in this here program, a little less than 2:45 left in this show. So we'll start getting into the first thing. This was one that you're like, oh, did you get this story? It's like, yeah, I got the story. It's making the rounds, and ironically enough, this is happening in St. Caesar's neck of the woods. So we're still on.
I didn't even notice as to where it was happening. Honestly, I didn't pay attention. It was just such a wild story.
One, I don't know why people are pissed about this and why the guy.
I think it's hilarious.
I think it's pretty fucking funny. I don't get why people are so upset. View 2 images. How do we go to the next image? View images. Oh, there we go. Next, and the last one is nothing.
That's it.
So it's that.
Well, I think it's just a far
shot.
He's a dot in the distance.
So a dude got onto a hospital roof, dressed as the Grim Reaper. He donned a sickle and brandished a knife at one point, and just kind of stood on the hospital, looking down at the hospital,
just peering down at all of the patients coming in and out.
Let's see if we can figure that out. Okay, so that's it's like a air unit. So he was standing somewhere in this vicinity.
Okay.
Somewhere right here where the cursor is, because the air unit.
Oh, what the
Holy
fuck? Holy shit. I didn't hear a thing, but I was looking so close at the screen and there was this ginormous blue nightmare.
That's not funny.
Holy fuck. I'm glad I didn't hear the sound because the view was good enough.
You know, when we get this figured out, whichever way it goes, you're gonna miss not hearing the things. You are gonna be way less a fan of that. You're gonna, holy Jesus! You're gonna be.
Holy Hannah. Thank you for that lap glass.
Yeah, that's how things got started yesterday. Was the audience tried to see how close to shitting my pants they could get me, and to their credit, was a solid attempt.
Thought you're pretty close.
Not as close as they'd like, but it was a solid attempt. And,
attempt. Okay.
Dear God. Those are going to be so bad if we're doing the Friday show and we're like 2 or 3 shots in and I've eaten the jelly beans and other shit. I'm going to jump to the point that I'm going to make myself vomit and it's going to be horrible. Where in the UK is that, sir? I know that hospital. Was it a level 5 hype train? No, it was like a level 4 to like 38 or 60% I don't remember which specifically. But yes, this was in Wales News Service. So see if they say in the back of the first one. The scene at...
Thank you, Fettuccine Al Poo-Poo.
Now we're getting in danger. Love that one. Now we're in danger of launching a hype train, which means I have to use the thing that's over there. And the scary part about that is like we did this yesterday. I have a harder time holding this shit on the rails when that stuff happens. Fucking.
That's okay. I'm here today to help keep you on.
Hooray!
On the rail. It'll be fine.
But yeah, I can't, like, I know I have trouble pronouncing words, but I can't. Yabitsibiti Glen Hospital in St. Asaph.
Okay.
Asaph. In Denbighshire. How is it a country that like originated the progenitor of English language? You fuckers don't speak it at all. Like, you don't follow any of the rules. These aren't words.
It's Old English. It's very Old English, and then it's also Welsh. It's not English.
Like the grapefruit
it's not what we speak here today. It was very different what was spoken by Britons back in the day. what is now England. They spoke. I mean, look at all the different dialects that they've got. May all be English, but it sure sounds different and comes out differently.
Well, so that guy jumped on the roof of the hospital. We are, what is it? We have a minute and a half to launch a hype train. If someone throws that out there, we will be, we'll be kicking into a hype train. Otherwise, we'll just keep going with it. Can someone fart on death, please? Well, you know, you're right there, St. Caesar. Have at it. You got the same apps as everyone else. See, the trick is to wait until you're focused on the screen. Oh, like when I'm reading it. Yeah, that's great. So guess what I'm going back into? Son of a bitch. So this guy, dressed as a Grim Reaper, climbed onto the hospital roof. Scaring visitors has now been fined. I mean, why are you afraid? Are you like, really, the Grim Reaper is going to show up?
I think it's funny.
I think it's hilarious. Like, I mean, I guess like if you're taking a little kid in and they're worried they're going to die and they see the Grim Reaper standing on the hospital. I was sitting there, I was poo-pooing it, but now I'm starting to think about it like like young minds or otherwise vulnerable minds. But I mean, if you're an adult and you're rational, you're like, there's no way the actual Grim Reaper, like,
I think as an elderly person, it would be hilarious to me being rolled out on a stretcher from the ambulance into the hospital. I'm all old and decrepit, and there's just some dude dressed as the Grim Reaper hanging out on top of the. I'm weird though. I laugh at that stuff.
I'm not worried until I see Brad Pitt speaking patois in the hospital. That's when I'm worried. When Brad Pitt comes around the corner, he'd be like, "I be on holiday," and I'm like, "All right, I'm fucking leaving. I'm done." That is the Grim Reaper, and I am not sticking this out. Imagine a 90-year-old sees that in the hospital. Yeah, again, like, I mean, I guess it, like, but here's the thing: like, a lot of people,
it's still funny to me.
A lot of people that are that old say like they're ready because your body's just so infirm, so much stuff is let go. Like, I'll tell you this: if this condition doesn't improve at 90, I'm not going to be like, yeah, I want to stick this out no matter what. Like. At that point, it's like, just let it be peaceful. Let me go to sleep, and we go from there. And if I don't exist anymore, then so be it. Like, that's that. I've tried to live my life as best I could as a decent person, and that's all I've got. I've failed at it miserably, time and time and time again.
But I tried, damn it.
The only net positive I added to the world is I was 50% of the recipe in a Miracle Baby. That's it. That's all I've got. And she's an adorable little kid. But I can't really be held up for her accomplishments because I didn't do that. like all I did is I provided the genetic material. Let's be clear about what else I did. I just literally went, and then we were done. Baby making for dudes is very lax in terms of the job we have. Really just warm up like a baseball pitcher, and then we're done. They're like, all right, fired a few into the catcher's mitt. Let's call that a game. We'll move on.
We're good. Where's dinner?
Yeah, that was my big thing, was keeping her happy and healthy while she was with child. That was it. That was my big task, and I was able to pull it off. So it can't be that hard. Because I fucking did it. I mean, this is what I don't understand about the fathers who don't stay, and we can all fucking nudge, wink, wink. But it's like, dude, really, you can't hang it out? Like, this is pretty fucking this is a pretty fucking easy gig. And then on top of that, like, kids are the best. You just have a little person who has no idea about your flaws, and they love you. It's fun. What's wrong with this? Nope. Got a pull. All right. Greetings, Dynamic Duo. Good to see you, Emma. So 90-year-old, come and get me, you cunt. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the older people are going to be like, it's about time. I finally, after all this looking, I finally found you. Like, so we'll see how it goes. Johnny killed this one. Well, thank you. So yeah, the guy what's his name? Leon Gillespie, 26. Pleaded guilty to causing a nuisance without reasonable excuse. What do you mean? What's all right? Okay, NHS. Just tell me. Just hold on.
Would there have been a reasonable?
Yeah.
Excuse?
What? I dare to ask. could you please posit maybe a couple, one, maybe two situations that you would quantify as a reasonable excuse to dress up as a Grim Reaper and stand up on top of a hospital, other than for the sheer shits and giggles of it? Because apparently that's not a reasonable excuse, because that was his excuse, and believe me,
and it wasn't good enough.
I feel like just remove him from the roof when people start noticing, and we're done.
Oh my!
But yeah, probably
That's
not a
funny.
good sign. Like I said, you're a little kid, and you break your arm or whatever, and you've never really been in the hospital, so you're really worried, like you're gonna die. And then on your way there, the Grim Reaper waves, just standing on the ceiling. Just that's not good. Satan's Mechanic says Digger is looking very endowed today. Cough, cough.
Oh, thank you.
It's because she's very endowed. Thank you very much.
For myself.
Ba-dum-bum. All natural jugs. That's what we sponsor on this show. Hooters Girls.
Yeah.
All natural jugs.
All natural.
All right. So, yeah, the dude got fined 200 pounds. I don't know what that is in American
that's
money.
a lot. It's a little over 200 because pounds is worth more than
Yeah.
the USD. Yeah.
So he paid like what, say $225 for the fine. That's a pretty steep fine, but I'm going to tell you this: if you're 26 with disposable income, that might be worth it. That might be worth it for the pictures to be like, yeah, no, I'm the guy. I'm the Grim Reaper that stood up on the hospital. Yeah, no, I didn't.
That guy. Yeah, yeah.
Didn't you think it was fucked up? No, man. Dude's a complete political activist. No, man. You know what I think is fucked up? Our antiquated healthcare system. We've taken in too many people that we can't care for, and we have too much care and not enough distributors of care. So we have a vacuum of people needing care, seeking care that they can't get, on top of which we get people in need desperately of care because they come from places where standardized care isn't a thing. So now we've got to help them catch up to the norm in a system that's already overburdened, and it's just not okay. We need to start talking about nurses' rights. Like, whoa, I thought you just wanted to throw on a fucking smock
I
and
thought
grab
this was
your
just a joke.
and just
dude.
stand up there and wave. Jesus. That's weirdly why I'm for this guy, because he's like, I didn't have a political stance. I wasn't drawing awareness. Yep. What were you doing? I was just being a cunt. She's like, all right, you know what? I'm going to let it slide.
Just being a dick today.
Just being a cunt.
I wanted to do something to go viral. This will work.
Careful, going viral over a hospital is not usually a good idea. So, yeah, he dressed up as the Grim Reaper, climbed onto the roof where he stared at staff and visitors. Again, I have zero problem with all this. He just stared at him. He had a long blade and was making noise on the hospital building. He was dressed in a black outfit that he later described as a crow costume, leaving visitors of the hospital in for a shock. 4 police cars and fire service vehicles were called to the hospital to eventually manage to get him down. They'd been sent alerts that a man dressed in black from head to toe was standing above the entrance of the hospital. Gillespie did not give reason for the behavior. All right, so it could be that way. Gillespie also stole 30 to 40 pounds of cat food and litter from local pets at home on March 26th, along with food and drink from Sainsbury's in Lulundo on May 28th. A court heard. He was ordered to pay a £100 in fines, $100 in costs to the Crown's prosecution service, and £50 in compensation. The spokesperson for Betsy Cadwaladr University Health Board said the health board has previously stated it has zero tolerance approach to abuse, aggression, or nuisance within its hospital sites. It's not a nuisance. From the top of the hospital, even if he is eye-fucking you as hard as he can, you can't fucking tell.
He can't hurt you. Yeah.
Well, no, it's just, even if this dude is stink-eyeing you to the point that you can smell it, you can't fucking tell. You don't know where he's looking.
From down below, yeah.
Now I'm just thinking this dude's nuts, because apparently before this, he's stealing cat food and cat litter. God, I hope he has a cat. I feel bad for said cat, but I hope he stole the food and litter for an actual cat. Because I'm terrified right now that the food, as well as the litter, might be for him.
Goodness.
MSO says Digger has a Grim Reaper costume next to her French maid and Wonder Woman outfit or costumes.
I know, but I used to have a really awesome, amazing, heavy black cloak. Like super warm, heavy black cloak with a hood like that.
Okay.
I had a really great costume box once upon a time. For Halloween, I really enjoyed dressing up for Halloween. I had a great collection of costumes.
Saying was Sling Blade was real. I don't think they just said a large knife, so I don't know. I don't know if it was or not. He was wearing spandex. No, it was just a fucking black cloak.
Just had the black cloak on.
He says, "Look, it's the furry reaper." Oh no, not the furry reaper. He only comes and collects people in the midst of yiffing. They all die of a heart attack. Furry reaper. So yeah, that's why is there an Expedia site up on that shouldn't be up there at all. All right, so yeah, that guy got arrested, he got charged, and he's apparently completely fucking nutsos. So there we go. We've got a couple of other things to get into. We've had a little bit of support over on Twitch. Thank you very, very much. We're going for another 2.5 hours. If you want to help support the channel, we got the Venmos, PayPal, Streamlabs, all of those fun shits. We're doing our fun show this Friday. So if we get that $40, we want to hold until Friday. Save it all for the crazy part. We've got all the usual suspects coming back, although I do still need to go out and get them kippers. I'll have to make a point to do that tomorrow.
I'll have you damn near killed me with the yiffing comment.
Oh.
I was just in the middle of doing a dab.
Oh, but the Grim Reaper only takes hilarious. Them when they're yiffing, like in the midst of yiffing. They all die of a heart attack. Yeah. I thought it was funny.
Very good.
You know what? Killing it. I love it. Thank you very much. MSO saying you have a rumor is you might have a bunny costume. I don't know what that insinuation is supposed to mean. What does a bunny costume insinuate? Like you mean like a Playboy costume, like a bunny leotard with the tail on one end and the headband with the feathers or the ears? Yeah, not feathers. Rabbits don't have feathers, you fag.
No, silly.
Stupid douche. All right. Now that we've covered all of our other business stuff, we'll get back to the show. James Talrico is a senator. You've seen this, maybe not as much. I don't know how much you see it in Canada. We've seen it a lot in America over the decades of politicians posing as badasses.
Oh, yes.
To convince us like, dude, I look like a lesbian librarian, but IR man and IR manly. And and so there's a couple of different ones that we've seen. Most notably in recent history, Tim Walz with the shotgun. And I'm sure they'll actually remember. Well, James Talrico is a Senate candidate hopeful, I think, for Texas. Okay. He wanted to show people, because he's the Democrat, he wanted to show people to prove to them he's manly, and he decided to prove that by using a blowtorch. I'm going to say before he starts, my criticisms, and I'm going to be clear on this, are based on someone who's never actually used a blowtorch. I've seen a couple people use one. I've never used one. I don't know how hard this is. I'm going to say right now, are you supposed to be opening and starting a blowtorch, aiming it at some sort of pressurized line? I don't know what's in this hose over here, but the flame aiming that way scares me. Just as a thought.
The whole still image kind of scares me. It looks like the little boy in his grandma's gardening smock on out to.
He looks like if Bill Nye the Science Guy got a sex change. You know what I mean? Like, Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
he
was trying to weld. He was welding?
I don't know if he's welding or not. I don't know what he's handling a blowtorch.
I think he handed off the soldering.
Hey, not bad for a politician.
I didn't kill anybody. That's his bragging stance. Wow. I didn't kill anybody. Not bad for a politician. Yeah, you're kind of accurate. This is really bad. This isn't the worst though. This is actually remarkably better. Yeah, so he was welding this, I guess.
Okay.
I'm still weirded out by this line being here. That shouldn't be a thing. Matthew Q says it's very easy, but he's already failed because you need eye protection. He is wearing eye protection. You just can't see it very well.
Yeah.
But I think, oh, wait, no, he means you need, like...
No, you need welding.
Welding eye protection. Yeah.
Yeah.
Safety doesn't vacation. Wasn't there another politician that used a gun with the scope on the wrong way? I think we covered it. It wasn't a politician. There was a like a tactical readiness, like military thing, and the guy in the military, and it was that situation. So yeah, like he doesn't know how to turn it off. He's handing the solder back to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, just this seems like a dangerous thing to do, handing stuff back and forth over a active torch.
Okay. I didn't kill anybody. You hired.
And I didn't kill anybody.
Wow.
I don't know if I believe that or not. But hey, he welded something.
Oh, it's a propane torch, not acetylene.
Oh, that's a propane torch. Yeah.
Okay, so you don't need it for propane. You need the special.
I still don't think. I mean, that's bad. But can I find the one I really want? Like, there are people that share the memes of like Tim Walz with a shotgun. I want to see if I can find the Tim Walz shotgun ad.
MSO for that cough, over-the-counter cough medicine with codeine in Canada. Yeah, it's a very minor dose of codeine in it. And my go-to, like I take medicine every morning and evening for, among other things, the pain. But when it gets really, really bad, the only thing that I have to treat myself with is they're called T3s. So it's a Tylenol, 300 milligrams Tylenol, and 30 milligrams of codeine. So I don't need to get it out of drinking the codeine, the cough medicine. I'm good. There's not enough to actually get. You'd have to drink so much to get high off the codeine. You'd make yourself sick. It's.
What if you just really love the taste of Robitussin?
Well, maybe if you're just sipping at it, maybe.
I can drink it all day.
Yeah.
Just tastes good.
Maybe you'd get a buzz.
By my second bottle of Tussin. All right. So this is I think the New York Post is doing a thing on it. This is a pheasant hunt in Minnesota, and he was. People were shitting on him for his handling of the shotgun.
Joke ever made was about to be made right there, so you know it. And I was just like this. Turn it into a feather pillow.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what the fuck. I don't want to watch this one. I don't think this is the one I want. There's one where he's like, it looked like it was from this thing, but he's just really, really shitty at where he's holding it and how he's loading it, and it just is like, we don't buy. Yeah. It's a different one. That's a different one. I don't buy that that's the one that he was getting shit on for, because this one looks like a skeet shooting shotgun. It's not as long. It's got a different barrel. Yeah, that's a different shotgun. Anyways, a Robo Trip. Who are you, Little Wayne? I don't know. I don't want to like trip on Robitussin. I'm just saying I'm someone who thinks it tastes good. That's all I'm saying. I've never had a problem taking my medicine, because you give me cough medicine, I'm like, oh, that doesn't taste bad. I don't. All right, we're good. I also think Pepto-Bismol doesn't taste bad. It doesn't mean I chug the stuff. You know what I mean? Tim is trying a Cheney. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's not the video, the one I wanted. That's a different one. That one didn't look too bad just from the little bit that we saw. But that wasn't the one I was looking for. It's very much not. The minute I saw the shotgun, I'm like, wait a minute. That's got a much longer barrel, and that looks like a break. Like you got to break it open to reload kind of shotgun. The one that I'm talking about is one that has clearly a pump action. That did not look like a pump action. So, all right, blue flame, propane, acetylene for welding, yellow. So the yellow ones are the ones you need the eye protection for. Got it. Good. Great. Got it. Grow. Okay. I think we're all caught up. Cool. We've got 2.5 hours left in the program. If you want to help out, the chats and stuff, things are all linked. This one is another one of these, like, this corporation went to do a thing and it didn't go the way they wanted it to. So let's go ahead and close this. This company, I guess, the CEO of an AI firm, you know, people aren't being raised properly anymore. Like these startup companies just go, oh, we can throw everything to the wind. Like laws don't matter. We don't have to worry about stuff. An AI company, you might be muted. I haven't heard you say anything. Nope. All right. Jordan Zeitz is the CEO of the AI startup Lemon Lime. He asked potential job candidates to make a lifelong commitment to the company before he'd even offer them an interview, saying that he would grant an interview to anyone who got a tattoo of the company's logo on their body.
Wait, oh, no. Just to get an interview? Fuck that shit.
Well, apparently, I don't know what YC is, but he's like, he left our YC after party. 7 people left our YC after party with permanent tattoos. We hosted a YC startup school after party at the Lemon Lime office to meet exceptional people and find out which of them are just as crazy as we are. That's why we brought an actual tattoo artist to our party and offered an instant interview to anyone who got a Lemon Lime tattoo. We are bold, we take risks, and we do things that haven't been done before. Being committed to our mission is paramount. Prerequisites for building the future. If you're reaching out to us to apply for a job, you might want to take notes. That post has since been deleted.
Really? No way.
Yeah. Yeah, that post has been deleted. Because I don't know the rules in San Francisco. But I know if you were to do that in Minnesota, that would be illegal. Okay. If you hire a tattoo artist, and they are paid to give tattoos, like you have to have a lot of licensing and rights for those things. Like you can't just have a tattoo artist just show up at your office. So I don't know if they did all of those hoops. Probably not. A lot of times tattoo artists, and you didn't hear this from me, tattoo artists will do these private parties, but it's a hush hush, don't tell anybody thing. Like it's a legit artist with real tools, probably works at real tattoo parlors, but you know, they know somebody who knows somebody, and they got a fucking gig set up where they go to someone's house for an afternoon, and like 7 people in that house are all having their tattoos done, and they're paying lower rates because it's just bang, 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 and he pockets all the money.
Yeah.
But again, if such a thing were to happen, you wouldn't speak on it. So if that's what you're doing at your company retreat, horrible choice. But again, don't post like, yeah, we brought a tattoo artist and they just banged out a bunch of tattoos. Because if you did not get the rights for, like the licensing for that, that's highly illegal. YC Young Crips. I don't know. I think it's a college. I just got back from our monthly Sam's trip. $295. I hate this economy. Yeah, dude. Even buying in bulk to save a buck isn't cutting it anymore.
That's not bad. I have to shop at Walmart, but I spent $249 yesterday at Walmart to buy my normal groceries and just a little bit extra for my niece.
I've been saving my money by shopping smart. Shopping S-Smart.
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 Yeah. Hello.
So yes. Anyways, so yeah, they left with permanent tattoos. This person put up the post. They took it down a day later. This is what their fucking logo looks like, by the way. This is when you work for Lemon Lime or whatever. This is their logo.
That's their logo.
That's their logo. So, one, it's an ugly tattoo. It's a stupid, ugly tattoo.
Yeah.
Their logo sucks. It sucks a fat
Hopefully
donkey
the yellow
dick.
fades, but not enough to make it better.
So they had that post. Jordan Zeitz or whatever his name was had that post. Was super excited. Here's what they posted. Is there two of them or one of them? Hold on a minute. Yep, there's more than one. Here's what they posted. I messed up at our YC after party. We offered free tattoos and said we'd be happy to interview anyone who got one. What I thought would be a fun, memorable way to meet people was, in reality, reckless, and instead came across as tying a permanent tattoo to a job opportunity, which showed poor judgment. Even though participants chose their own tattoos and no one was asked to get our logo, I should have understood the pressure and power dynamic created by connecting tattoos to hiring.
Right?
He goes on to say, regardless of the intent, turning a celebration of personalized art into a company stunt was a poorly exercised judgment. We've taken the post down and have spoken to everyone who participated. We're also ready to cover associated removal costs with anyone facing any delayed regret. I'm sorry to people who we put in that position. And to everyone who expected better from me, there's no clever explanation here. I got carried away and I was wrong. For the facts, interviews were available to everyone regardless. So he says they only gave the interviews to people who got the tattoos. You brought a tattoo artist, though. And everybody's adding context to those posts, saying Zeit's original LinkedIn post explicitly offered an interview to anyone who got a lemon lime tattoo. Not a tattoo of their own choosing. At least one attendee got a lemon-themed tattoo matching the brand. Yeah, dude, it was not like, oh, I brought a tattoo artist. We're just going to have fun and get tattoos. No.
No.
You really thought this corporate stunt was cool and edgy, and then it turns out it was illegal, and you're like, oh, fuck, I'm out.
Yeah, oops.
Satan's Mechanic Dollar General Gold Card member. Cry. There's a gold card for Dollar General?
I did not know that.
There's a Dollar General 12 miles or less if I go north or south or east or west to Saint Mechanic.
It's
like, honestly, how do you get on the gold card program? Now I'm jealous. I want to get the tattoo, then 1 week later, get it finished and make it a Pac-Man. That's probably about the best you can do, is turn it into Pac-Man.
Turn it into Pac-Man, yeah.
Anything else is just garbage, because I'm sorry, you got a stupid, ugly tattoo. That's a
big splotch of yellow on your body.
It's a stupid, ugly tattoo. And the idea, like, it'd be one thing if it's like, oh, no, we're going to hire you, and before you sign the dotted line, you got to know, like, blood in, blood out tattoo. But the idea of, like, no, if we're going to entertain the possibility of you working here, you got to ink up first. Like, we're not...
Yeah, that's a bit much.
And now I have several questions. Like, did it matter where you got the tattoo? Like, so if I got it on, say, the bottom of my foot, does that still count? It'll never be seen by a human individual. In fact, I will step on it regularly. Is that fine? Is that okay? Actually, that would suck just for the healing process. Just for the tattoo to heal. I never understood foot tattoos. I always thought, like, that's going to hurt too much. And you use your feet. Like, you don't stop. You don't stop using your feet. Like, anybody that ever gets tattoos on their feet, I'm like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen any tattoos on the bottom of feet.
Not the bottom. I'm saying just in general.
Oh, just in general? Oh, that's not a big deal.
I don't think I've seen them on the bottom either, but still in general, it suck. Saying it's a horrible spot. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying it's a horrible spot. What do you want from me? God damn. It's just no.
It is a painful spot to get a tattoo. Yeah, when you're anywhere bony, it's gonna hurt.
How do I full screen this? I can pop it out, but I can't full screen it.
Ooh.
I just want to full screen the damn video.
I have to take this. This might be the doctor I was waiting on.
Alrighty. Well, while she's out, we'll go to this, which is actually something she sent to us. As soon as this stupid ad is over, a nurse in a hospital apparently had to use jujitsu skills to deal with a violent patient. As soon as the ad is over. Come on now. Boom.
From Ticketmaster. It's good.
Boom. There we go. Okay, so this is the hospital in question. Oh, dude. They said nurse. I assumed woman. I just realized I committed a horrible thing. I just assumed female because they said nurse. I forgot that dudes are nurses too. Probably should have realized it was going to be a dude nurse when we said utilize jujitsu. But once again, I was excited. I was like, oh my God, like we got a lady that's going to bust out and do some jujitsu to whoever the fuck this is. But that's not the case. It's a dude. Shit. Mr. Q saying even ankles and wrists hurt like a motherfucker. I've only ever gotten them on my shoulders. So I only have them on my shoulder blades. That's it. I've got shoulder. Oh, wait, no. I got shoulders. I have forearm. I'd have to say the one that I felt the most was my forearm, and I was sore. I literally slept through getting my forearm tattoo. So, Mr. Q, I am a ninja. For what? What are you a ninja for? Ashley Casey saying I have one on my foot. I imagine if it's big, it had to hurt. Hey, Alucard, we're doing a show. No, just, I mean, it's not helping anyone. Do you want to come over here? I'm in the middle of taking Digger's camera down since she left us. So since she's off the program for now, we're going to close it down. You can jump up here. I'm sure they'd love to see you. Come on over. Yeah, come on over. I'll take down Digger's camera. We'll even size up this one. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Come on. Come here. You have to get over here to do this. I got a thing to do. Come here. Come here. There we go. Hey, everybody. It's our regular Alucard check. Here's our kitty cat. Meow. There we go. There we go. All of my tattoos took hours. I don't know how you get a bunch done during a party. Again, I don't know either. But if I could guess, it's because you just sit and go and go and go and go. And most of the designs are fairly simplistic, sizes regulated, and maybe you submitted the design ahead of time so the artist knew what they were doing. Mr. Q saying, hell yes, Alacat, sing me the song of your people. He's got nothing. He's got nothing. Did Digger have to leave? She stepped out for the moment. She's on a phone call, I believe, with some of her doctors. And we let her take those phone calls. So she's getting that all done and taken care of now, and she'll be back. Anyone remember the bottle drink tattoo? I think I kind of tattoo rum or something like that. It does sound like a Captain Morgan thing. I'd believe it. Ashley Casey, his people are quiet. You didn't hear him 5 seconds ago. His people go off like a fucking air raid siren after if he hasn't had his food and 5 seconds late. If someone doesn't get their meals promptly, he lets you know about it. So Anyways, let's go back to this. This is, again, a nurse that used jujitsu to subdue a hostile patient. I am guilty of originally thinking that the nurse meant it was a woman. And I was excited to see a lady subdue a dude with jujitsu. Unfortunately, nope. Not going to happen. Let's see this happen. All right, so you're walking him out. Oh, that must not be the guy. Nope, never mind. Ground and pound. That's right. Full shoot. Control the arm. Control the arm. Now lock it in. Lock it in. Now he's got nothing. And sleep. What happened, like, because there's no audio. What happened between here and here? What happened to instigate this? Because he was walking out like, yeah, I'll be back on Tuesday, blood work. You know, tests are a bitch. So I'll see you on Tuesday. We can really go over my cholesterol and maybe my sleep apnea scan. And then he just fucking loses it. Throws his hat, everything else he's holding, comes in windmill hammer fisting. Like, I'm going to get him. Wah! Like, no. No, sir, you are not. You are not going to get him. Also love that nobody else starts showing up. A Donnybrook is breaking out in the lobby, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You know what? We don't gotta deal with it now. It's not important. Just let him work his steam off first, then we'll intervene. So yeah, really controls the arm, gets his hand. Is this jujitsu or just a guy defending himself? I mean, is he a trained jujitsu artist? He gave up the choke. Poor positioning there. You got to get your legs around and really get the hooks in, because then he can't get any real body control. If you get control of his lateral movement, we're good. Waving for people. Still nobody showing up. I mean, seriously, Pornstash McNash here is going to have this guy completely subdued before anyone comes in to intervene and help him. He's just there choking him out. Now, who is this? Another So we still haven't seen any other staff at this hospital. Way to really disperse those rumors of understaffed hospitals over there. Looks like he peed himself. Who? The guy? Could you blame him? He got thrown to the ground. All right, now we've got security. He's more than happy to get up and get away from this. I don't get fucking paid enough for this shit. Now, are you guys going to pick him up by arms and ankles and just drag him out? Please tell me you're going to. Red Scooper saying there's some missing context from not seeing the outside camera. Oh. Missing context. Well, he's explaining what happened. All I can know is he said they went out that way and then he threw stuff at him. I want to know what instigated the throwing stuff. Because the guy was going out peacefully, calm. Didn't seem at all like he was pissed off. Or pissed on. Now we've got 2 emergency responders and police officers or security staff. Yeah, where was it? Back over here? He's walking him out. He's putting gloves on. He's talking to the dude. Dude's talking to him. Outside. And he just turns and winds up. And based on the body language here, like, this guy's calm. He doesn't feel like there's any altercation coming. He doesn't feel like there's anything. He's kind of like, all right, well, see you later. He's turning to leave completely not on guard. And then like, whoa, holy crap. Shit's gone flying. And now it's crazy time. He walked outside, then ran in ready to fight. Maybe something happened. Yeah, I would love to hear the dialogue that happened between them. Let's read what we do know. The footage captured the moment an ER nurse subdued a violent patient using his jiu-jitsu skills. Daniel Nelson, who has over a decade of martial arts training, was escorting a man from an emergency department of the Royal Brisbane and Women's Hospital when the patient attempted to attack him. The patient tried to throw items at Nelson, who blocked and quickly put him in a headlock on the ground after he lunged at him. Hospital security personnel then arrived on the scene to assist Nelson. Yeah, like a whole minute and a half later. I don't think he anticipated the nurse having an obsession with jiu-jitsu for over 10 years, he wrote, adding that he shared in an attempt to highlight the threats faced by frontline healthcare workers. So this is in 2024, October of 2024. So it was almost a year ago. We're finally hearing about it now. What instigated the fight? Grandpa doesn't just start throwing hands at the drop of a dime. You did something to make that one happen. You brought that about. Either way. Why do when I hear nurse, I assume female, says Red Scooper? Right? That's what I did too. I heard hero nurse subdues violent patient with jiu-jitsu, and I was like, all right, if we have two women, it's a cat fight. Let's go. And then I get to the video, and I find out not only is the patient a dude, the nurse is a dude. God damn it. It's no fun. It'd be way more fun, both for me and for the story. Because let's face it, a guy picking a fight with a nurse who happens to know jiu-jitsu, if it's a dude, that's not that surprising. I mean, it's not common by any means, but still you're not like, oh my God, like, oh. But you happen to pick a fight with the one chick who really loves Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and she just, little tiny girl, just sprawls you out. That would be hilarious. I'd love to see a little chick just take down Grandpa like a spider monkey. It'd be fucking funny. But no, we don't get that. Instead, it's dudes. We need to change the term male nurse, a nurse, right? We'll call him a nurse. Not to be confused with anybody else. M-U-R-S-E, nurse, like man purse. All right. I don't hate it. Either way, we just need to start differentiating when it's a male nurse and when it isn't, because I got so excited and just complete fucking fail. Like, oh no, it's a dude. It's a burly dude with a mustache.
Break.
All right, so we've got a story about a guy who's been sentenced to 2 years and 4 months. 2 years and 4 months in prison for how he handled a loss in the family. And you can argue whether or not that time is adequate or not. Once again, I'm going to say fucking chest freezers, man. Chest freezers. We just can't trust anyone who has a chest freezer anymore. It used to be back in the day, you'd think, oh, that's where they keep it. No. Anyone who has a chest freezer, don't fucking trust it. It's completely beyond saving. Just no. They have a chest freezer, it's done. It's over. Why? Because they have a chest freezer. It's the only reason you need it anymore. All right, so Digger is still not back. We're going for another 2 hours. Hopefully she'll be back within it. I don't know how long she's going to be at it, but she seems to be busy at the moment. And then someone continually messaging me because this is a great time for that. All right, so yeah, we are going for another 2 hours. Hopefully Digger will be back here in a little bit. We've had some Hype Train support over there on Twitch. If you want to throw a little buckage at us, we have a $40 goal for tomorrow. So anything we can do to bang that out, I would appreciate. Johnny, are you going to Cornholio at Stoney's? You mean cornhole? Play cornhole? I'm thinking about it. Looks like he peed himself, says Mr. Q. Yeah, I don't know if we did that. Master Q says, I have a chest freezer. I've never murdered anyone that I know of. Right, but I'm just saying you can err on the side of there's a body in that freezer, and a lot more than often than not, you're actually right. It just starts seeming like everyone who has a chest freezer is keeping grandma in it. And it's fucking weird, gross, and I don't feel safe anymore. But yeah, no, I'm going to probably do cornhole. I'm going to try and get out there at noon. And I think it was Mr. Q. If Mr. Q wants to cornhole with me in the tournament, and I'm out there at noon and the weather isn't too bad, like I can go inside at Stoney's to cool off. I can get in my car and crank the AC for a bit. I've got the towel thing that my daughter got for me because she knew I was going to be going to this anniversary show in the summer and that it's warm. So for a Father's Day gift, she got me a towel thing. So I might be able just to make it all work that way and probably just do it that way. Okay. The cornhole tournament. Yes, I will be attending the cornhole tournament. There we go. Yeah, hopefully everything goes well. Wait. Mr. Q, everything goes well for who? It's a part pig, part cow freezer. Okay, so yeah, you're using yours responsibly. Apparently you're one of the few. You're one of the very few. We have way too many stories like the one I'm about to play you. Again, like this is breaking news like the other day. I don't know if I think it was breaking news yesterday.
Breaking news, a man who kept the body of his dead mother in a freezer has been sentenced to 2 years and 4 months in jail. Christopher Phillips of Porthcawl pleaded guilty to preventing the lawful and decent burial of a dead body and to fraud by false representation. This footage shows the moment of his arrest.
Here's my question. Dear Lord. What clued you in? Like the fact that nobody's seen Gam Gam, but the checks were still getting cashed? I just... So your mother passes. You don't want to tell anybody. So you bag her up and put her in the freezer. Like, do you ever think at some point you might need to get her out of there? Like at the very least, you can say that you saw her this morning and you haven't seen her since this morning. She went out. You're getting worried. Like you start playing the, when they come up like, hey, it's the police. They'll be like, yeah. So we have reason to believe that your mother's been dead for several years. Like, well, I saw her this morning. She just went out this morning.
I don't know what happened.
Keep her room ready. Make it look a little disheveled, like somebody just slept in it. Maybe even sleep in her bed. I don't know. And then just fucking be like, yeah, dude, she went out this morning. I don't know where she's at. I'm actually starting to get a little worried. We should be looking for her. And then you spearhead the hunt to find your mom. And you say, Nancy Guthrie? No, I'm kidding. So you spearhead the hunt to find your mom. And then, but if the body's in your freezer, that search is going to end pretty quick. Because there's no way, especially in fucking England, there's no way we're like, oh, we found this giant chest freezer here. Better not look in that. Better not check that out.
Yeah. Good to see you, Randall Black.
You're going to be under arrest now, okay? So the time is 8:31 p.m. and you're under arrest on suspicion of allowing or causing the death of a vulnerable adult. Okay.
Allowing or causing the death of an adult? I don't think
vulnerable adults.
I don't think he allowed the death of. I think she died and he hid the body. Unless they think he fucking pillow smothered her or something.
Okay. So
or just didn't take care of her.
The address that you were in earlier on.
Just let her rot in the bed.
To the back room and found a lady in the freezer. Okay.
South Wales police were called to the address in February following concern for the welfare
of a lady
woman
in the freezer.
Yeah.
Been seen by medical professionals since 2022.
Okay, so I don't know when. So since 2022, no doctors have seen this lady since 2022, and they're like, all right, so where the fuck are you? What are you doing? Why is this a thing?
Despite continued prescriptions.
So they went in. But he continued to buy prescriptions. I cut him off shit.
Since 2022, despite continued prescriptions and despite previous consistent contact, officers attended the address. When asked where Phillips's mother was, he said that she was in London with cousins. When pressed further, gave no details. A search of the house identified a freezer with flowers on top, and they found the body of a woman in her 80s, confirmed to be Sylvia Phillips.
Okay, dude, Did you just want to get caught? Like, so you put your mom in the freezer, and then to help throw off suspicion, I put a bouquet of flowers on there, like it's a casket. that doesn't.
It's strange.
I don't think you understand what throw off suspicion means.
Inside. Philip.
She said lady in the freezer, like she's saying fish and chips just as plain. Yeah, she's really completely calm for like, all right, so we need to book you because they found a dead lady in your freezer. It's like, I feel like you should be a little bit, they found it. Holy shit, they found a dead lady in your freezer. Like, that's why I'd never have her job. Like, all right, so look, we got to book you. We've had some reports about a member living in your household who hasn't been heard from doctors for a few months, and so a wellness check was issued, and holy Jesus, they found a body in your freezer. What the f is wrong with you? She's got to be all even keeled because you're like innocent or something, and you can sue or something. I don't know. I can't. I'm making assumptions and assuming right off the hop, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, you're an animal. That guy's insane for sure. Really? You think he looks insane? I don't know. He looks too calm. Too calm for being accused of keeping your mom in the freezer.
Question.
Yeah.
I love my mom, and I want her to stay near me. But if she were to die tomorrow, I'm not keeping her corpse.
No.
And has now been sentenced after pleading guilty to 2 years and 4 months in prison.
That doesn't seem long enough.
Right.
2 years and 4 months doesn't seem long enough for somebody who, like, literally just hit a dead body. I mean, the thing we're all praying is that they weren't involved in the fatality. We're hoping it was natural. Al, you could just pick a speed, come down and hang out, or not.
Ashley Casey, that's it. Yeah, I feel like even if you didn't like murder her, she died, and rather than Boomer Bob show, that's just cold. It's a damn good dad joke. Thank you, well timed. But yeah, it still feels a little bit.
Hey,
feels like it's worth more than 2 years.
Relax, buddy.
Actually, he's called you on it.
Well, no, what was it, Mr. Q or somebody else that's like, sing me the song of your people. And so I said, all right, Al, sing him the song of your people. And I held him next to the mic, and he didn't even purr. He did his usual thing when I'm like, he could tell the difference. Like, he's a cat. He's fairly smart. He can tell the difference between I'm getting pet, I'm getting attention, I'm getting scritches, and I'm getting used as a prop right now. And he doesn't like that. So, like, when I hold him up to the mic like, Pat, he's like, no, you're using me as a prop. Fuck you. Not doing anything you want. I'm just sitting here because I can get away with that. And that's what he does. And then he ran, and he came back down singing, yes, I'm talking about you. You jumped in my lap before. I picked you up the first time. I'm not doing it unless I'll put my leg up for you so I can make your little kitty hammock that you like with my 2 legs stretched out. Which is getting harder and harder to do, to the point where it's like relaxing my leg so I can stretch it all the way straight out on like a footrest is getting so difficult for me to do.
I don't know what you mean about someone who doesn't want to be on camera at all. It really needs to be right in the way.
Really needs to have the center of attention.
Like sitting on the table right in front of me. So there's nothing I can do. But does not want to be on camera.
There you go, buddy.
Hey, my lovely.
There, and now he came back too, so we've all got our cats.
I'm sorry, lovely.
You got to stay here.
Pimping you out for the cameras. Sorry.
All my house cats are old show cats. There's never enough attention. Well, he's just a house cat. The problem isn't the attention. The problem is the yowling. That's been a thing for him later in life. He was not this yowly when he was younger. He was loud and he complained about shit, but he was never this just
yelling for the
yowly.
sake of hearing his voice.
Usually it's when he humps the dog. And yeah, now I don't know. I just need a mini hard hat for Misty. Yeah, I guess so.
Aw.
Wait a minute. What about what? It wasn't mentioned, but hi, Digger. Yep. Fun fact. I learned doom scrolling today. The vast majority of people, over 100 in Japan, were found to have been dead, and the family is committing welfare fraud. Oh, dear Lord.
Boomer Bob is on a good tear, too.
True story. I just turned my FEMA camper propane fridge. Last electric fridge was 2010. You guys are going to be funny to watch in Armageddon. Oh. When's Armageddon getting here? Are we relying on FEMA
I
for
just got a brand new fridge, and it's new. And it's the same width, but it's deeper, and it's lovely. And yeah, I will use it for as long as I can. But I also know how to dig deep and build yourself a cold storage.
Okay. Look at you brag. All right. Well,
I know, right?
Let's get to something else, because both Satan's Mechanic and Chevy JB are like, fuck off on the cats. So here's the I wanted to support the WNBA. We've had a lot of people shitting on the WNBA recently. So
Yes.
let's show somebody let's show some support for WNBA. You know, at the halftime games they let the people do like a free throw. They pull an audience member.
Yeah.
First of all, bravo. They found something that almost is a dude at a WNBA game. Like this, I guess we'll call him a guy. This guy is going to go for a free throw thing. We're going to check out how that goes. Armageddon is next Wednesday, if you believe the nut jobs, says St. Caesar.
Oh, okay.
Which nut? Okay, before I get into this guy attempting to throw a basketball, let's have a clear split in whatever the fuck we're talking about. When is Armageddon? It's this next Wednesday, not today. Next Wednesday. Why exactly? Red Scooper, he looks like he has Down syndrome. He totally does. Why is next Wednesday supposed to be Armageddon? Is it something we're going to do? Is it something Israel's going to do? Is it something Iran or China or Russia's? What's the deal? Hi, guys and gals. Hey, Jesse. The 7 seconds of loss of gravity due to the eclipse.
That's right. I forgot. There's idiots out there who think that they're going to lose gravity for 7 seconds.
I can respect flat earthers, even though I don't believe the earth is flat. I can respect people having opinions of flat earth. The losing gravity because of the eclipse, like, are you fucking high?
Yeah, like,
that's not how gravity works.
It's not how an eclipse works. Not how anything works.
Our gravity on Earth isn't going to change because two planetary bodies are in alignment. They're not going to have any adverse effects on their gravity. Believe it or not, the sun and the moon have been lined up before, and multiple times within my lifetime, and it's never had an adverse effect of the gravity on the planet.
Right.
8/12/2026 Y-Files gravity.
AJ is no idiot. Hecklefish, maybe.
Look, if I'm wrong,
is Alex Jones spouting?
All right, you know what? Fuck
7 seconds of gravity.
I was gonna watch and laugh at. I was gonna watch and laugh at the WNBA thing, but I also don't care enough to go into it. Like, let's go ahead and see this.
Let's see.
Eclipse. Let's just type eclipse.
I know.
No. The term eclipse gravity. Nope. Earth's gravity turns off during a solar eclipse, or real scientific phenomenon like atmospheric gravity waves and Einstein's proof of general relativity. Solar eclipse does not switch off gravity or cause any dangerous anomalies. Right, but
is there a group of people who thinks they do?
Oh God, I've
got the fun people.
I've got
for us. Anyway.
I've got Chris Davidson on YouTube going, does your weight change during an eclipse? A gravity title thing. What's this one? Does it turn off?
So the word is that on August 12th, 2026 at 14:33 UTC, gravity will be turned off.
Cool.
No. No, it won't. No.
Don't worry, it's only 7 seconds.
No.
Like, how far off the
Oh,
ground
no
can people
gravity.
and things get
Everything will float.
in 7 seconds?
I'm-
I mean, let's take it at Bart Simpson level, and wow, cool. 7 seconds isn't really that long.
Okay, so firstly, the idea that will cause Armageddon is 7 seconds of weightlessness. I'm sorry. I know society, we've got a lot of awfully fickle people and things and stuff and infrastructure, whatever. No, the world isn't falling apart because it lost gravity for 7 seconds. It's also not going to lose gravity. Gravity on this planet is based on
It's not.
the size of the planet. You're not attracted. It's not like the moon is pushing down on you. And the moon and the sun being lined up is not going to super duper pull on you to lift you off the face of the earth. If that were the case, then multiple times when planets like align, we would have like astrological phenomenon of stuff being moved and displaced. If the gravity is that strong, nothing's going to happen. Yeah, you know what? I'm not holding my breath for it. I'm still planning to do a show on Wednesday. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Spectrum ended up canceling on me. Then an hour later, one of their trucks showed up at my neighbor's. Then a second truck came. Then a third. I felt like I was in a Seinfeld episode.
Right? Did any of them ever end up at your house? Or did they all just eventually leave again?
Be super sweet if they did, but either way.
I guess
They
it's
all
probably
knew. The problem was they all knew you were going to bitch at them. They knew like, oh man, she's going to give me a fucking earful. So how about we cancel the gig and show up at their neighbor's house? After we get done clearing up the confusion, we can just leave and everybody's fine. What about the lady who had the complaint? Oh yeah, fuck her. We're not going to get to that. Mr. Q, so my car will actually fly for 7 seconds? I don't believe it. Yeah, I really, I need to know what's different about this eclipse than any other that has happened. Again, when the sun and the moon have lined up, that's a thing that's been written about. It's been shown in movies. Like, we have discussed it. We've known about it. It's happened multiple times. I remember making those pinhole telescope things where you have the shadow of the sun and you get to see the moon moving into it so you don't blind yourself. You make them with a shoebox. Like, no, there's no...
I've never made one of those, but they sound really awesome.
There's no fucking eclipse that's going to take away your gravity for 7 seconds.
This is what happens when we don't teach people actual stuff in school.
Well, we can't because apparently grades are racist because we keep holding groups back.
Oh, right.
And since they all fit a demographic, it was suddenly decided that the facts were the problem. Not the people being taught, not the home environments or the environments they learn in. It was literally the problem with the facts. And so we got to get rid of those.
Yeah. Math is racist.
They called to reschedule today for Friday, and I did bitch at the tech who showed up at my neighbor's. Nice.
Good.
You got it.
Did your neighbors need them at least? Or were they like...
Are they even Spectrum customers?
Did they
I keep getting a telemarketer, like a telemarketing firm who's big. Oh my God, this is how we're going to score our fucking roofing shit. Like, they want to do like appraisals for like getting people's roofs redone and stuff like that. And they keep going and they go, hey, Mike? And they wait for you to say, I'm not Michael. And then they tell you that they're calling around trying to get people to sign up for these inspections and see what they can get for a deal on getting their roofs redone. Like,
so that wasn't a one-off?
No.
That's their actual call?
I've had it two more times. I've had it happen 2 more times.
Weird.
The last 2 times, I literally sat there and I was just so frustrated because I'm waiting for important phone calls. Like, I'm still waiting. While you went off on your call, I've been texting back and forth with one of my caseworkers because they're supposed to be helping me getting stuff set up for the handicap controls. I was going to say helping get stuff set up for the apartment, but now that I know that the apartment isn't happening because it's not handicap friendly, because spoiler alert. Because Minnesota has this lovely thing where they list apartments as first floor apartments, but those apartments are halfway in the ground. So you have to go down a half a flight of stairs. Really not gonna.
Not conducive to wheelchairs.
No. No, I mean, here's what it is. It's a little bit less of an issue to get up that flight of stairs just because it's smaller. But to do that, we're trading every advantage we have here. We're paying more in rent than we do here. And and that apartment isn't currently available. So I was like, oh, great. So all this information was for nothing. Like, at that point, bitch the fuck out of him. Like that dude calling about the roof stuff. Like, I've been waiting for phone calls. This asshole calls for that. I am not going to say anything right now, but like he calls again and I'm in like a not hurried mood. I'm fucking with him. Mike? Yeah, it's Mike. Who are you? And then it'd be like, oh, I'm calling about this. How did you get my number? Oh, I'm calling about, I don't even know you. Where are you calling me from? What's your address? And they're going to hang up with all of that shit. Yeah. But this is one of my things. Like,
That's
I know.
a very weird sales pitch to call random numbers and say, Mike?
I need to leave the area I live in because there is a telemarketing firm in the area I live in. And let's just say if somebody firebombed that one night and it burnt to the ground, I would be like, good. That's what this fucking company deserves. Not only that, I think the building should be burned to the ground and everyone down to the supervisors of that company should be on fucking death row. That's how much I'm against telemarketing and what telemarketing firms get to legally do in this country. Like, forget the Pajeets over in India that are calling your grandma and taking her life savings. Forget the fucking scam artist people. I'm talking about legit telemarketing firms that legit within the guidelines of the law, just fucking do anything they can to suck money out of companies and nuisance call people to do it.
Oh.
They don't erase you. You know, people are like, oh, well, the thing of any firm will say is like, well, if we call somebody and they're not supposed to be on our call list, they can ask to be taken off the list and we'll take them off the list. What they don't tell you is that the lists refresh at the end of every week. And by refresh, I mean every person they took off goes right back on.
Oh. Great.
Because the list refreshed. We added a whole bunch of new numbers. What do you mean you added a whole bunch of new numbers? Well, there's just a couple of new numbers that generated and are qualified for the people that we're canvassing. Oh, so all the numbers are brand new. I didn't say all the numbers. I said we added new numbers.
Yes.
So some of the numbers aren't new. No, some of the numbers aren't new. No, some of the numbers are people that keep asking for you to stop fucking calling them. They call from, they spoof their calls. Like we were told how to explain to callers why when we called them, their caller display read Arby's in their town. Like an Arby's in Iowa. Like there was an insurance company thing we were doing, and everybody in Indianapolis or wherever, Indiana, I forget, it began with an I. Everybody that got called, like it said we were in Arby's and it gave an address of an actual Arby's. And people are like, oh, well, if anyone notices and asks you about that, you're simply supposed to tell them that it's a clerical error and there was a mix up. It's like weird, but if we know about the error, why don't we just fix it? Oh, because the system is predatory. The system is predatory. And then they offered a bill collection system. So that's also the other problem with them. But either way, jamming, I'm with you, Johnny, all in jail. Every one of them. When I worked for Quest Long Distance, we used to get people who would ask to put on the no-call list. We'd put them over to our verifier and change their long distance. Again, like I said, these companies, what they do should be illegal, but it's not a big enough problem for anyone to do anything. Like most of us just don't answer the fucking phones. Yeah. The Mitsubishi Eclipse takes away your dignity. Fuck off. I fucked in a Mitsubishi Eclipse. Mitsubishi Eclipse gets you laid, especially if it's her car. Anyways, a bit more she didn't want to wait to get home, and neither did I. Anyways, so yeah, no, those things shouldn't exist at all. I fucking hate and anyhow, so yeah, I took that call. I messaged them. We're still waiting to get all that fucking stuff figured out. I don't even know how we got on that rant. I want to say it was like $24 million class action lawsuit for just Minnesota. Oh. Wouldn't be surprised. Again, telemarketers are the one company where I'm like, no, I have zero respect for pretty much everybody but the people who do it day in and day out. And even then, it's like, you know what you're doing and what you're part of. This shouldn't be allowed.
In 3, 2, 1.
All right, so this is our NBA clip. We were going to get to this. We squirreled pretty hard. We've got an hour and a half, and we haven't finished our first hour stories. We haven't finished our first hour stories. We haven't hit enough funding to knock out the goal for Thursday, so we've still got a lot of stuff to do for this next hour and a half. I hate how much from the back this almost looks like me. So before anyone says it, no, that guy's legs work. So fuck off. Firstly. Secondly, I don't know, man. If you call my ticket number for the free throw in the NBA game or at the WNBA, I still don't think I'm going to do it. It's no winning. Like, if this dude crushes it, men are better than women at basketball. If he fails, you're worse than women at basketball. Like, there's no winning for you. It's not like, oh, dude, did you see me crush that free throw thing? Yeah, you're a dude. You slam dunked it. Yeah, fuck off. But if you're a lady, it's fine. But if you're a dude at a WNBA game, it's like, yeah, fucking crushed it. You're a dick to brag. But you lose that. And you're a cunt. Dude.
Are the court sizes the same?
Yeah, I believe so.
Men's and women's? Yeah,
okay. It better be her car. Men don't drive a Mitsubishi Eclipse. I've never owned a Mitsubishi Eclipse in my life.
I don't see a whole lot of Mitsubishis up here in general.
I am going to say, like, between... the only two people, and I only know two of them in my life that owned a Mitsubishi Eclipse, was that lady and my sister. My sister got it and immediately like turned it in for a fucking Saturn. So, I mean, it was cool for a minute, but yeah, let's say the luster wore off of that car real fucking quick.
I really like Nissan. They make a good car. They've made a good, solid car for a long time.
Did you get any 2026 dimes? I don't believe so.
No.
The new dimes are shinier? I don't believe I've had any 2026 dimes. Do they release dimes a year before? Like, because it's we're 2025 now. So, or wait, no, it is 2026. Fuck me. Keep track.
Yes.
Did I put the wrong year on that check? Then I postdated that check to last year. Fuck. All right. I'm sorry. I got to go back.
Oh, no.
That looks like obvious traveling.
You can't
that looks like obvious traveling.
Hop and skip, then fall
1,
after
2,
you
3,
launch.
4. He had 4 steps and a hop.
Yeah. That's no good. And it made it nowhere near.
This is the death of men in America.
Wow.
Thank you, Balls Deep, gifting a subscription. That going to Randall Flagg. Thank you very, very much, Balls Deep. We got to roll it up for our buddy Randall Flagg on behalf of Balls Deep. Balls Deep gifting a sub to you. A little cowbell coming out for you in 3, 2, moo. It's better I do it on this screen than on the main one. As people know, if I flip it back over to the main screen, it looks like I'm making that sound come out of you.
Something. Yeah.
Right? Is it weird now that like I have an expectation? So like when we meet up, like I'm gonna be like, well, it better sound like I'm banging the shit out of a cowbell.
It's funny because I can't hear the cowbell.
I know.
It's silent. And it's just, it's going to be weird once we're sitting side by side streaming and you're doing it in real life. I think that more than the jump scares is really going to.
That's the one that's going to take
me.
The worst part is like, because you will be literally sitting, I'll be hitting you with a cowbell. It'll fucking practically
there's that,
abuse.
or I could sit on your other side. I mean, there's ways to fix these.
I thought you were going to say my lap and make me incredibly happy. Anyways, So yeah, this dude again tried and failed at a WNBA game. Dude, stick a fork in me. I'm done. Yeah. When I'm internet famous for this fail boat of a throw. Like, dude, he sprawled out. You're exhausted. You're exhausted from a gentle trot of 4 steps and throwing the ball, or is it you realized you failed that bad? You're like, yeah, I can't. I can't even.
I think it's the second one.
Judging from the physique I'm seeing, I'm guessing when things don't go your way, you have a donut day. I know the sentiment and the idea. I have the urge sometimes, but I never actually indulge.
Are you okay? Oh, well, Bob, in 3.
Wait a minute. Was that a Daredevil t-shirt?
Go! Oh, Bob!
Oh.
Yeah, I think it is.
Are you okay?
Oh, no, it isn't.
No.
Thank God. I was gonna be like Daredevil. I want to start having a rule. If you're like really, really fat and obese, you can't go out wearing superhero memorabilia, especially if that superhero is not fat and obese. Okay?
Well, no superhero is fat.
I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of people that have got like tank tops or A-frame t-shirts and they've got a Superman symbol on them, and the S looks like it's being ripped apart by 2 giant bitch tits. It's like, no, let's be honest. You are not super or a man. You are a gelatinous blob. So I get it. You like your comic books. You like that stuff. Cool. Great. Awesome. How about we hit the gym once in a while? Just a little bit. I mean, I go out in my Deadpool stuff, but at least I have the decency to look like a cancer victim. It's fitting. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, oh, he's all skin and bones. Any minute now, he's just going to die. Like, right? I look like a rolling ad for mesothelioma, so it's fine. We're good. Did Jared escape jail? I think Jared's been out for a while. Or maybe
Has he?
Not. I don't know. I hope not. I think it's just dinner time when you ring that bell. It says Mr. Q. Oh.
Yeah. Well, you actually work with cattle and hear the bells.
St. Caesar said he did better than most WNBA players, to be honest. No, he didn't. That's the problem.
No,
he did not do
didn't.
better than most WNBA players. He traveled as much as
Very
they
poorly.
do, but the rest of it was all downhill.
Yeah.
My uber hot, Randall Flagg, my uber hot take about the WNBA is they should lower the hoop and just be done with it. Right? Lower hoop, lower goals. That'll be even funnier when the trans men show up, because now they don't even have to jump. They just reach over and dunk.
Yeah.
It's gonna, like, this is one of those things where the WNBA is fighting for this so hard that I'm actually on board. I don't believe in trans women participating in women's sports, except for the WNBA. The WNBA seems to be fighting so hard for this that I'm like, no, do it, because it will be just literally the ridiculousness of parodies come to life of just like, nope, it's whichever team has the biggest, tallest, strongest dudes wins. If your trans woman is more manly than the other trans woman, you win. Whichever one's bigger and basically we're making the WNBA watchable by bringing in the NBA. Like, that's literally all you're doing, and that's fine. Screw it. And then watch those same women who were like, I believe in equality, but you can't kick me out the sport. You can't score fucking 12 points a game, asshole. This dude does it, and he doesn't even have to do a layup because he can reach over the basket because we lowered him for you because it's about equality. Chevrolet JB, women, anything you can do, I can do better. Men, no, you can't. End of conversation. I used to think like video games were like the equalizing playing ground where it's like anybody can have a controller like and operate buttons, but it still just seems like women don't compete on the same level as dudes in that. So it just doesn't seem to work. All right, in golf, the ladies' tee is like 50 yards ahead of the men's, right? And who doesn't love playing from the ladies' tee? It's playing nerve. Jared was beat to hell in prison. I believe he's still in there, says Mr. Q.
Okay.
Yeah, I've heard. Granted, my information comes from watching content creators like JD Delay. I've heard that minor attracted persons don't do well in prison. If you are a CP advocate, prison's not for you. So.
Oh shoot! Subway. Holy Hannah.
What?
Sorry, I was having a brain fart.
Yeah, you just went weird and said Subway. Do you want a sandwich?
Yeah. No, I can't eat from Subway. Yes, Jared Fogle is still in prison. He's serving a sentence of more than 15 years in Inglewood and Littleton, Colorado. Pled guilty in 2015 to charges. So he won't be out until 2030. There you go. And I couldn't for the life of me. The only store company name that was coming to me was Starbucks, and I knew that wasn't right, but it started with an S. So
somebody posted this
Subway
in response to that video we just played. Is this his girlfriend with this lady? Obviously because she's so ginormously fat. I didn't think I could dislike anyone more than Clark. What did Caitlin Clark, honestly, like legit, I'm asking, what did Caitlin Clark do to ever earn any disdain other than simply be a white lady who's good at basketball? I don't think she's dished any hot takes. I don't think she's said any sort of opinions other than just being good at basketball and getting offered sponsorship deals. What has she actually done to be disliked? Like, congrats, Cunningham. I understand why you don't like Sophie Cunningham. She's recently come out against women in men's sports, but I honestly don't think you have a right to say what should or shouldn't be in women's sports when you can't compete.
Right.
I didn't realize someone could really push the bounds of the weight limit of a bleacher before. She got up and there was a divot, okay? In an aluminum rolling bleacher. She got up and there was a noticeable butt imprint.
Wow.
Yes, they get beat a lot and they can smell them. Just sucks that after you assault them hard enough, they get put in solitary. So you can't. Oh, weird. Dear Lord, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Chevy JB saying she's white, cute, and polite. The blacks can't get a handle
on it.
Right, but this is this is a white lady. She's just a fan, a person who plays. I didn't think I could dislike anyone more. Like the more than part. You're so outraged at Caitlin Clark for what? Like, again, you want to have a problem with Sophie Cunningham. She's made some hot political takes, and if you don't agree with them, fine. Okay, I get you have a problem with Sophie Cunningham. But I want to know, what did Caitlin Clark ever do other than simply just be a white girl who's good at basketball?
Yeah.
And I just, again, this speaks to people who say women are bitchy. You're a white girl who probably can't play any sport, so I guess that's why you dislike Caitlin Clark? Because it's like, oh, I get it. You're skinny and you're cute. Fucking hate you. It's dear Lord, woman. You do realize that your hip size is entirely within your own control. Those pants didn't blow out like that because you've got a rare condition. No, you've got a rare problem. It's called can't put the fucking spoon down. That's what it is. You got a problem with that. Dear Lord.
Randall Flagg says white women need to stop with the Trump tan. Are you talking about the orange?
That's just a lighting thing.
Okay, yeah.
That's I don't know.
Well, no, there's people who do that. They've now started injecting themselves to get a darker tan.
So in other words, we're entering the age of hypodermic blackface. Great.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's interesting.
Matthew Q, maybe she was a Duke fan in college. That's still not a justifiable reason to be like, you couldn't think you could hate anyone more. She's saying at the pinnacle of dislike in the WNBA, a ticket, a lady who apparently purchased a ticket at the pinnacle of dislike in the WNBA is Caitlin Clark. And she doesn't even say in the WNBA anyone more. In the pinnacle of her world, who she can't stand, who she hates. She didn't think she could hate anyone more than Caitlin Clark. And it's like, I just don't know what Caitlin Clark could have done to deserve that much ire. I can get not liking her. I can get not liking her being in basketball, not liking the attention she gets. But the whole no. The person I hate the most is Caitlin Clark. For what?
Yeah.
What's her big divisive political take or gotcha moment? Because I've been covering this shit and I haven't seen it yet. Sophie Cunningham, I can at least get where someone's like, I fucking hate Sophie Cunningham. I'm like, right, you've got this weird fucked up idea about women. And I personally, when it comes to trans athletes in women's sports, I go with the athletes. Most of them are indifferent for fear of reprisal. The rest of them are against it. The ones that are for it, but they don't deal with it. And as soon as they have to deal with it, they'll be pissed off too.
It's a different story. Yeah.
As soon as they're not the star, as soon as they come in, they'll be. You think Caitlin Clark is a big star, and you have to hate her for that? What do you think it's going to be with the first trans player in the sport? One, they're going to outperform every other woman, and two, they're going to be like it's the first trans. Oh my God, it's something to celebrate. So
it won't be the first.
The structure we have, the first openly trans player. The structure we already have will celebrate it. So if you think, if Caitlin Clark is hateable because she's popular and because she gets a lot of attention, what do you think your trans players are going to be? They're just going to be a giant reminder that anything women can do, men can do better. Just nope.
Yep.
I also, again, for me, just as a personal aside, my personal point, I can be willing to discuss in professional athletes, I can be willing to discuss men who transition to women playing in women's sports. But it does require one thing up front: full transition. You don't get to go in until you've given up the bits, until there's no turning back, until you've gone all the way whole hog. Then you can go live your truth in the professional sport. And I still think it'll be massively unfair to all the women.
Still very unfair.
But I also still don't believe that was it Penn State dude? I don't believe that dude was actually trans. Refused to get bottom surgery, wanted to keep their male genitalia, but identified as a woman. Right, because you sucked at men's swimming. You thought, here's a way around it. I only like Cameron Brink because she dresses nice as Mr. Q. I don't really care about anyone in the WNBA. The WNBA has gotten all of the attention it's gotten recently because Caitlin Clark and the backlash from Caitlin Clark. And then it's gotten attention from this trans stuff lately, which, like I said, I mean, if you really want to do it, fucking murk your sport. I feel like, honestly, the quickest way to end this whole trans athletes in women's sports thing, do it on the WNBA. Do it on a big public scale. Just start injecting blatantly obvious trans women who are just big, bulky dudes and just watch them outshine, outscore. Every single team has their Michael Jordan player, and it's always a trans dude, or trans woman, excuse me. It's just all, yep. So whichever team has the most dudes wins. Or wait, the most former dudes. Let's be accurate. Former dudes.
Yeah.
Chevy JB with a link. Don't show that on the screen.
Oh, sorry.
Then why are you sending it to me?
Oh, dude, that's why.
Just I closed the wrong thing.
Are you still watching? I wonder if he's behind.
I have no idea.
About that other story?
I have no idea. Anyways,
that wasn't even a story. It was just a squirrel that we went off on. The first cousin's marriage.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's way, way, way. That'd be way behind. Chevy JB's been here for that. Anyways, so we cover world records and things. I like ripping on them a lot. I used to think you got paid for them. I was wrong. Either way, somebody just spent 56 hours swimming without sleeping to be the first person who swam across the Baltic Sea from Sweden to Poland. I almost feel like that's worthy of a certain amount of respect. Like, I guess this is him coming ashore. This is him coming ashore in Poland. First of all, bravo to you to swim from Sweden to Poland. Because I really feel like if you're doing it for the record, start in Poland. Because you're leaving Poland to go to Sweden, where it's probably way better. I feel like swimming from Sweden to Poland is like, I want to be the first person to swim from Florida to Cuba. It's like, couldn't you take a flight to Cuba and do it the other way around? It'd be way more worth it. Why? Because at the end of it, you're in Florida and things are nice. Or you could be in Cuba where they have no power and everything's fucked up and shitty.
I don't know. I don't think Poland's actually doing that bad. I think they're pretty westernized.
I still think out of the two, I'd rather go from Poland to Sweden than Sweden to Poland. Because once you're done swimming for 56 hours, you're going to be parking it wherever you're at. So it better be a park-friendly place. You know what I mean?
A park-friendly place. I love it. There you go. Poland is the closest thing to European Texas as you'll ever get. Or as Mr. Q knows.
Half Pine Forge Live. Heyo. I know that lady on my screen. Das a digger lady. Hey, Half Pine.
How you doing, bud?
Why swim to Poland? Someone give him wrong directions to St. Aaron, right? Poland is the closest thing to European Texas you'll ever get, as far as I know. And yeah, it is freaking cold. That's a Guinness World Record to be proud of. Yeah, that one, like, this is one of those where I'm like, when you put legit amount of risk, and this guy swam for 56 hours. So for 2 days straight. 2 days straight of swimming.
Huh.
I mean,
I'm not. Oh, sorry.
It's dumb, but it's an accomplishment. You know what I mean? It doesn't accomplish anything. Like, oh, we need someone to break into Poland. We need someone to swim there. Like this, I'm guessing this guy doesn't do this for like regular activity. I'm guessing this was a once in a lifetime thing. I also can't imagine doing it. Just looking at this horizon of water, like I can't swim in an area and have it go off like that. I need my feet to touch the ground. If it gets to the point where my feet touching the ground, the water's above my head, I've gone too deep because there's no land on the other side. I can't handle it.
I have a hard time swimming across really deep lakes. For that reason, like you just don't know when it gets that deep. Like
right. 2.5 days straight, Johnny. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't imagine getting through 2.5 days and not needing a cat nap somewhere in there.
Well,
this dude
that's what I'm
swam
wondering.
the
Like,
whole time.
Did he roll on his back and just float for a bit?
Right? Is this some sort of
hope
weird
that he
like
kept- Does he have a
assistance
compass?
floaty that would allow him to like sleep for a bit? Because damn, man. But then yeah, you're gonna drift. So
Yeah. How do you make sure you're not drifting while you're snoozing? It's a pretty awesome feat.
oh, I thought he had like a backpack or something. It was just a dude behind him.
Oh, there's a dude behind him.
Yeah, dude, the guy can't fucking stand.
Dude.
He's rubber legged.
He's been he's been at sea for a few days, or just as good as.
He's gonna get out of the water and just pass out now.
Nice.
This is all sunblock so he doesn't burn his face while he's swimming over the water. Everybody's really cheering him on. I mean, it is impressive, but
yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Dude.
Against the tide. Well, yeah, I guess it'll be changes up on you. It's
St. Aaron, European Texas isn't their motto. Always surrender, always retreat. That's France. I don't know. I don't think France is the European Texas. Anyhow, so yeah, that dude swam nearly 100 miles. During the crossing, Klobowski was unable to sleep, and although a support boat had accompanied him and provided food and drink, he was not allowed to touch the vessel itself.
Okay, so there was someone accompanying him to make sure he didn't drift off course.
I guess. But he wasn't allowed to sleep.
Okay, fair enough.
So
I mean, heck, I stayed up for a lot longer than that one.
Yeah, he wasn't allowed to sleep. He also they gave him food, drink, and meth. We're being told they gave him meth. When he started getting a little sleepy, they just threw a little bit of meth at him.
Yeah.
And for context, the
Amazing what
longest
a body will do.
continuous unassisted open water swim on record is an American swimmer, Sarah Thomas, who did a 105-mile swim across Lake Champlain in 2017. Okay. This is Klobowski's 5th attempt at this crossing. And he did all of it to raise money for a children's cancer treatment, $191,600 for children's cancer treatments with this swim. I skipped leg day because I was lazy. This guy swam for 56 hours nonstop. Yeah.
Right?
He's gotta have some fucking huge calves. You gotta be in some sick shape to do that. I can't believe he gave 5 attempts and he got it this time. 420,
Yeah.
the soggy bottom butt crack of central Pennsylvania, chat. Oh,
Well, cheers.
cheers to you.
Cheers to you.
Chevy GB, sounds like you need some Southern boys. Yeah, that's gross.
Wow. And yeah, Mr. Q, how wrinkly are you after that?
I gotta show you this. Aaron showed me this. I've got to show you this. This grosses the fuck out of me. You don't eat things
great.
that
So
come
you
out of the
better show
water
me.
anyway. So you don't
No,
have to
okay.
really worry about this. Like, but this is fresh water. Not that that makes any difference. Double boil. Let's see the double boil method here. Is it? Where is it? That one? Nope. 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 Best way to boil crawfish. I've got to do
Yes,
the one
Mr.
where
Q, that's what I was thinking.
they do. I'm trying to find this guy's video. I don't know what the specific one he played is, and now we'll go to this.
Woo, look at here, guys. That Miller's Mark. Check out that big old crawfish right there, huh?
Pot crawfish boil. Might be it. Ew.
These are all crawfish, apparently.
Yeah.
So we get them live. We throw them in a bucket. We hose them off.
Hey, everybody. Kenny Banks and Southern Boys Outdoors. We down here at the Southern Boys Pass.
I don't fucking care. Get to the part where we... What the fuck is this?
Oh, this is your sauce.
All right, that's the sauce stuff. I don't care about that. So look at this pot of water. This boiling
nice
pot of
clean
pristine water.
Right, here we go. Let's put the crawfish.
First of all, I feel like, I don't care, you can call me a pussy. I feel bad for crawfish because they're live and they get dumped into a boiling pot of water.
I was just going to say, aren't you supposed to bring them up to boil slowly so it doesn't hurt them?
Says who?
Isn't that what you do with lobsters? And I don't know. I can't eat it.
That's not what you do with lobsters.
And I've never prepared
That's
them.
not what you do with
So-
lobsters. There's two
No?
there's two lines of thinking of what you do with lobsters. Either A, you go in there first and you hit the fucking nerve stem at their brain and you just kill the son of a bitch and drop it in and cook.
Okay.
But you have to do that right before. Because again, the whole idea is about it being fresh. Lobster turns really fucking fast. You can't like pre-kill the thing. You got to really kind of fucking get it, go and go. Or if you're getting like the tail or whatever, you got to get it, butcher it, clean it, and wrap it. Otherwise, it's like, again. So
Okay.
I don't think anyone actually does slow boiling. Plus, that would take forever. But yeah, no, most of the times with all of these, whether it's an air fryer, a hot pot, whatever, they tend to take live sea creatures and just dump them straight into boiling water, which again, I just feel like that's shitty. Matthew Q saying, yeah, that's the frog.
A frog. Okay, sorry. All right, it's a frog, not lobster.
I'm
See,
with
again,
Mr.
I don't
Q.
eat this stuff, and
I'm with Mr. Q. You realize if somebody's cooking you, you're probably going to poop yourself. Really, you don't say. Yeah, it's just clean water. We're just dumping a buttload of fucking crawfish into clean water. Yeah, don't let anyone survive.
What I'm doing, I keep moving them, just like a washing machine. Keep moving them, getting them clean.
Like a washing.
Getting them good clean. That way all that mud and all that stuff ain't in your soak pot. All right, guys? The boil process...
All that mud and all that stuff ain't in the soak pot. All the mud. We sprayed them off before we dumped them in here. But they still are covered in all the mud and all the other stuff. Or as Mr. Q so accurately said, they shit themselves. And
You see how all the crawfish are floating up to the top right there? See how they all floating up to the top of it? You turn it off.
see how they're all bright red and dead? Yeah, they're dead. They're cooked.
Turn it off. Now we're ready to pick them up. And me and Mama T's going to see if we can pick it up. One thing I like about this Loco is that we come up with it, and then we're just going to turn Come on up a little bit more, Mama T. Now turn it, and we set it right there. And now, okay, now our next step is to take them out of this pot and put them in our soak pot. So raise this lid off of here.
So we have to cook them and then cook them again.
Check this out.
All right, get to
And
the part.
this is new, fresh, clean water. Oh no,
That's
the
seasoned.
pot that we're actually putting the food in. Okay.
Look at this. You're covering it, so I got to see if we can get there in a minute. One, they didn't get all of them.
y'all.
There's a couple of them that
Got a
escaped.
couple in here left.
Yeah.
Don't go get them.
If you
Look at
in
that
here, you
water.
See how dirty that water is? All that mud and everything come off them crawfish.
Yeah. And that shit. Again, they baked in that a couple seconds ago, sir. This is
do you
what
not rinse them off before you
there's
throw
no
them into the food?
They did. They did. There was no level of rinsing. You know what the worst part is? This dude advocates the double boil system. Like,
That's not double boiling though. Like that's, I mean, I technically it is, but you're not. There's no.
but my point is, he pitches his way of doing it that we're watching right now, contrary to both of those pots, the ones with the vegetables and the seasoning, and this one being the same pot. So you rinse off your crawfish, you throw them into the boiling water with all your herbs, seasonings, spicings, and veggies, and then you just pull all that out. He's saying, like, look, do it my way, where we pre-boil them once to get all the shit water out first.
I can't believe people. Okay, I'm having a problem with the fact that he didn't rinse them after taking them out of this water before.
Oh.
They did? Okay.
Oh, no. They didn't rinse them. They didn't rinse them between this bucket and the next. No, there's no rinsing.
Yeah, no. See, yeah, there should be in my mind. The fact that people will eat them but not do this first boil to get all the dirty water and shit. People don't do that. That's disgusting.
Lexi
That's
Vaughn
really,
saying
really
you
gross.
should see his bath water when he's done.
Hey, Lexi, good to see you. Oh, that's awful.
Saints Mechanics, like cooking a turtle, have to purge them. They aren't sold in Walmart. You people are going to die in Armageddon. Again, okay. You just might want to lean on, like, I'm sure we'll see you after Wednesday if Armageddon doesn't happen. It's a big well, how do you collect on that, by the way? If, like, I do survive. Like, so Armageddon happens, and then after I survive the apocalypse, I've got to hunt you down and go, haha, I'm doing fine, fucker. Like, that's just a weird brag.
I was lovely. It was lucky enough that I became an adult around the world the same year as New Year's 2000. When the whole world was going to end, everything was going to shut down.
Yeah, that was the big
and
one.
Computers couldn't flip over.
Yeah,
and
our generation
freak
kind
out
of.
and dude, we had the biggest letdown of your life.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Well, it wasn't even just that one. It wasn't even that one. It was 1999 because that's 666.
Right.
Then it was Y2K was going to happen, and we weren't going to be able to handle it or cope, and that was going to crush us. And then there was some stupid thing about, like, 2012 because it's some
that was the Mayan calendar ending.
And so there's been like 4 or 5 it's the end of the world scares. I'm going to say so far, I don't know what one Satan's Mechanic is foretelling, but if it's the eclipse one, I've never heard one that's more laughably preposterous than no, during the eclipse, gravity's going to stop for 7 seconds. Right.
Yeah, elder millennials shake my head. No, I'm not an elder millennial. Screw that. I'm a Gen Xer. Born, bred, and happy to serve. Thank you very much.
Whoa.
Part of the apathetic crew. We know shit was ruined. We knew it couldn't be fixed. So we just want to do our own thing and be left well enough alone. And you guys got to get all up in a huff. Make funny things not funny.
I'm sorry, I guess. I'm fucking just fine. We have an hour left in
I
the
know
show. I'm just trying to hang out.
you're
What do
an
you want from me?
official millennial.
Dude, like I said though, I grew up with too many like climate change, global warming, global war, global cooling, global warming, climate change. Like no, you keep changing the dial, and it's like always like no. The problem is this, but then the problem becomes the opposite thing, but the cause was always the same. This is weird. I don't understand how this happens. And then, what was it? The other ones is all of the fucking, like, end of the world shit. Good afternoon, gringos and infidels. Back from the police department. Crackhead stole 2 packages from my porch. Also drove around for an hour looking for her. It's best the cops find her before I do. Yeah, dude. I can't deny that when I saw that footage, send me the link if you've got it in the chat. I can show this to Digger. I saw that footage of what happened in your front door. Man, that I've never wished harder for someone to just come running in and tackle. Like, I hate porch pirates with a passion, but something about this one, the way she behaved and everything else, I'm like, I wish somebody just tackled you to the ground and just started fucking beating the shit out of you. You could be like, what are you hitting me for? You're a piece of shit. You're stealing stuff from people's front porch. You don't know what you're taking. You don't know if it's of any use to you. What if it's medical supplies that you can't use, but that person desperately needs? Oh, I don't know. I'm just such an inconsiderate piece of garbage that I'm just taking any package off the front step. Again, this is why I can't have guns, because I would shoot porch pirates, and then I would hang them from the tree. And they'd be like, what are you doing? I'm hanging a pirate. That's how they treated pirates back in the day. They hung them. They hung them from the rafters. I lived 48 years. Everything in the world has always been the same the entire time I've been here. The only thing that's changed is me and how I feel. Mr. Q saying, meth is a hell of a drug. It is pretty powerful. That meth head was pretty fucked up. 2012 was kind of believable, Johnny. 2012 was kind of believable. But you know what wasn't believable? 7 seconds of weightlessness. That one's not believable.
Says, Armageddon starts when you lose power. Dude, we never had power, so it doesn't matter. We're not going to... You can't lose something you never had. Dude, just...
No, I think he means electrical power. He means electrical power.
Oh, electrical power. Oh, I thought he meant like
kind of right there.
Control of the machine.
Society crumbles, and I'll admit myself is very much tied to first world society, so I probably crumble with it. But it's not due to the power. It's just due to medicine and other issues. But you know, the ADA never got to have a say in Armageddon, so they didn't make enough ramps. But yeah, the power going out will cause like a lot of people to like lose their shit. A lot of people who won't know how to do hunter or gatherer
Basic
like
stuff.
A lot of people who don't have any basic survival skills. He's absolutely right. I just don't think that we're going to see that happen next Wednesday, especially because because the solar eclipse is going to cause weightlessness for 7 seconds. The buildings are still attached to the ground. Here's the thing about weightlessness. The absence of gravity does not create a vacuum or a pulling force. And so if gravity is going to get turned off for a little bit, buildings aren't just going to start floating up into the air. People might, because they're not completely affixed to the ground, but buildings, trees, bridges, anything but cars. So the only thing we'd have to worry about is like gravity disappears, all these vehicles and everything start floating up off the ground, but they're maintaining their forward momentum. So now they're just an unaimed missile heading slowly for some destination. So there would have to be a vehicle within 7 seconds of a power plant to hit it in a way that could cause a catastrophic failure to remove power. And that would have to happen nationwide to cause that Armageddon. Because again, like the nuclear power plant that's near us here, that's not going anywhere. It'll still be in the ground.
And really, like I said before, how long is 7 seconds? Really? I know. It can be very, very long.
Got a generator and a fuel tank or two. Yeah, you'll be fine. There's a couple of people that are going to be fine. A lot of people, like my parents, will be fine. They've got electric generators and backups. Doomsday preppers will be fine. But there's a whole shitload of people, especially like...
in the cities.
Inner city black people are not going to do well because they don't have survival skills.
In the city.
They have looting skills. Oh.
I didn't say inner city. I said in the city. All people... Even people that do have these sort of skills live in small apartments in the city. That you don't keep these sorts of.
It's really hard to go hunting for deer in downtown Detroit. You know, I mean, like...
right. right? You don't. Yeah.
Thank you for the jump scare and the 25 bits. We really appreciate it. I never saluted the sub we got earlier. So whatevs. We're getting close to it. We got about 45 minutes left in the program.
Oh shit. Yeah, we got it.
What?
We got it right away. Randall Flag, I think, got the sub over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said you didn't catch that.
No, I caught it. I was saying I didn't do the controlled burn. Anyways, Nucleatic Gaming. In the year 2126, everyone has nuclear power supplied in their neighborhood. Yeah, I don't know about that either.
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
Ooh, NSO pointing something out for you. During the gravity decrease, all the floating islands, the islands will float. They'll float up in the air. You can be like, see, look, fucking stupid cunts.
Yes.
Finally, gravity will stop for
what
7
about the
seconds.
Oceans? The oceans will rise above them.
I don't know. Again, it's 7 seconds. So it's 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,005, 1,006, 1,007, 1,000, done. I don't think, you turn off gravity this second. That's not enough time to make water rise any significant amount. It'll move. It'll continue moving whatever way it is without being impacted by gravity. Oh. So if the waves were moving back and forth, they're moving back and forth, but they can also drift up now.
Mm-hmm.
And if something interacts or fucking hits them, could drift down. Our atmosphere would maybe disappear, but then again, our atmosphere is not locked in by gravity so much as like the ionosphere and stuff. So
yeah.
So I got to say, even then, that's not going to happen. You'd have to turn off all the stuff. Nucleatic Gaming says, when gravity fails, the South will rise again. I mean, technically, yes, because there's nothing to hold it down. I completely agree with Satan's mechanic, myself included. Hundreds of people won't fucking last 5 minutes when Armageddon hits. Although Satan's mechanic is spouting that message too, and if I could defend them, a large number of the members of people in our chat have those survival skills.
Right.
I'm fairly certain Mr. Q has butchered a couple of cows recently. So I have to think he's got the skills. Fire starting is not too hard. I mean, gravity's going to end for 7 seconds, but Bic lighters are still available. Real talk, the world ends tomorrow. First thing I do, hit up every gas station and steal every fucking lighter I can get my hands on.
Oh, no. See? That's the difference between you and me, child. Small one. Innocent one. You buy bricks of brand new Bics. They get delivered to the gas stations. You buy whole bricks of them.
If the world's over tomorrow, am I supposed to do this on Amazon? How does it deliver?
No. That's what I'm saying. You do it beforehand.
I'm not going to buy shit tons of lighters just in case the apocalypse shows up. You realize I'm probably not going to live to see it anyways. Fuck it.
Oh.
I'm saying I value Bic lighters and lighters in general. If the apocalypse is on, it's we need to have fucking fire starting stuff.
Yes.
Lexi Vaughn, I can boil water like nobody else. Why is Brian, what is Brian's takes on next week's gravity turnoff? Probably that it's bullshit and preposterous. I'd be really, really surprised if Brian, who has a master's degree, goes, no, I completely believe that when the sun and the moon align, it will magically switch off gravity for 7 seconds.
Yep.
I'm an idiot. Just explain to me how that's possible. That's all I want.
Visiting me before I get raptured.
That's the idea.
Ideally.
Density would be so fucked up without gravity. It would not be good. Density of what? Of water? Maybe. I don't know. A cave would be ideal. I guess, then you got a ceiling. Like I said, it's 7 seconds. This is the other thing too. No, gravity's gonna get turned off, but for 7 seconds.
So as long as you weren't running, and then as we lose the gravity,
so what everyone's telling me is
strip and fall, so you launch yourself.
I got to get this timing down right, so that way I can get up, run, and jump, but only in that 7 second window.
But only for the 7 seconds, okay? And I will try and keep up with said run and jump so that we can catch you in your wheelchair.
Wait, what? Gravity off? Wow, I'm more stoned now than I thought. Yeah, they're saying that gravity is going to turn off next Wednesday for 7 seconds, and by they I mean people I don't take seriously. Let me put it to you this way: I've got a post from Planned Parenthood that I can show you here. It's a real post from Planned Parenthood.
Yeah,
I treat this with every much sincerity, every bit as much sincerity as the idea that gravity is going to turn off for 7 seconds because of an eclipse. Because again, I've seen multiple solar eclipses in the course of my life. Gravity has not budged on them once. So suddenly in the year 2026, the magical rules are going to be met to turn it off for 7 seconds? Anyways, this is the Planned Parenthood
this is just disbelievable.
This is literally a real post from Planned Parenthood. It for all the people that said Donald Trump was going to defund it, spoiler, no he didn't. In the long list of things that were promised that did not happen, defunding programs like this didn't happen. So they're funded again. But now with their new newly refreshed coffers, they put out a post saying reproductive freedom means every person gets to decide what's right for their own body, no exceptions. Abortion is gender affirming care. No, it is not. By that definition, any woman who gets any medical treatment of any kind while she's pregnant, it's gender affirming care. Firstly. Secondly, we didn't affirm the gender of the infant because you sucked him out with a hose. That I'm just going to say that's it. And then reproductive freedom means every person gets to decide what's right for their body, except for the fetus. The fetus gets no decision, no say whatsoever. So I guess it is what counts as a body. By that definition, then, you guys can't be for abortions when there's a heartbeat. That's a body. That's a person. That person has autonomy. You need to respect that person's autonomy.
Do it there and then come get pets. I'm not going to.
I've got a post from Planned Parenthood. It's excellent conversation. No, I was saying that tracks with me the same level of reasonable and rational thought as, guys, there's going to be an eclipse next week and gravity's turning off for 7 seconds. So yeah, it's an actual post that they actually shared. It shouldn't be, but it is. So hey, there you go.
Shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be a thing, but it is. Human. Oh yeah. So we've got that. We've got a couple other things to get into as well as our third hour stuff, and yeah, we've got about 45 minutes left in the show. Hey, it made for good show content. What made for good show content? The eclipse thing. Yeah, we were able to fuck around on it for a bit.
Yep.
But we're the people who are internet famous for floating islands, and even we're like, gravity's turning off? You fucking high. I'm just saying, when you tell it to us and it's that preposterous that we're like, yeah, fucking whatever. Like, she's the lady who was able to sell me on the idea that islands might float. And I was like, but that doesn't make sense. Because then, like, in, say, for Hawaii, for example, when the plane lands, why doesn't the island tip? Like, just... I feel like it should tip.
Oh, no. Like I said, someone gave me the save of telling me about the mangrove islands, which technically are islands that float. So it did make me feel better. But yeah, I'm sorry.
Sorry, that was on me. Tism
Sometimes
got me confused.
I say dumb things.
It's fine. I can understand how the Tism got. I got a touch of the Tism when I read that, but unfortunately, for you, my knee-jerk reaction happened off air, and so I was like, brap, brap, and I was done. And then I got to come back at it, and I had the wonderful lead-in of like, no, but dude, just ask what people think about the eclipse thing. Like, no, I don't think anyone. This is the thing. Most people don't think about it because it's fucking stupid. That's why nobody's thinking about it.
Just another eclipse.
7 seconds, you could float 100 feet high, then fall. You'd have to push. What's the force propelling you upward? There has to be an initial propulsion upward. The loss of gravity simply means nothing's holding you to the ground. So if I leaned down, I wouldn't fall down. I'd just roll forward, and then I would be spinning in a circle, rolling forward, not really going up or down. Going up requires propulsion, requires acting on the force and pushing off. And then, yeah. So if I jumped, I could get up 100 feet high. But you have to have one hell of a strong jump. And again, you've got to know when it's happening because you've got to get yourself moving up before. Because if the 7 seconds include you crouching down and jumping up, it's going to kill it. Yep. Trump has his bunker ready, Johnny. Well, I do too. I too have my bunker ready. My bunker is a basement that is locked into the ground by the dirt and everything around me, as well as the gas, sewage, and water pipes that come into the place. So when gravity turns off, this house ain't going nowhere.
I love Lab Glass's take on it all.
18-year-old hurt, child in custody. St. Cloud stabbing. Do I really check this out?
No.
I don't know that I want to do
I meant the next one. Look, read the last one first.
Yeah,
that's the one I was saying. That's the right take on this whole gravity thing.
Also, guess who's changing light bulbs when we lose gravity? This guy. I mean, would be the best time to get to the big ceiling.
Are we gonna lose the gravity? Fine. Here, I'll use it to my.
This is a St. Cloud area story, so I mean, like, I can cover it quick. I don't know what it has to do with anything. An 11-year-old boy is in custody after a stabbing in St. Cloud Tuesday afternoon. The St. Cloud Police Department say they responded to a call around 5 p.m. for a stabbing in the 900 block of Cooper Ave. Once on the scene, officers found an 18-year-old St. Cloud man had been stabbed multiple times while in the vestibule of a local business. The victim and other customers were able to subdue the suspect until police arrived. Victim was taken to St. Cloud Hospital with significant but non-life-threatening injuries. The police department says they identified the suspect as an 11-year-old St. Cloud boy and took him into custody. Officers located the knife used in the stabbing as well. The suspect was not hurt but taken to the St. Cloud Hospital for evaluation. Police executed a search warrant at a St. Cloud address in connection with the suspect, and authorities say the victim and suspect were not known to each other before the stabbing. Right. The case is still under investigation. So then why would you stab him? This is why I want the 11-year-old's name, but we won't get that, obviously.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. We'll never get it, but I would like to.
I don't believe in protecting. Like, if you commit a violent crime, I don't believe in protecting your identity. If you assaulted somebody, we don't need to. We don't need to. Well, we don't want people knowing and him forever having stigmatism and people being. No. Well, it's a little kid. We don't. No. They committed a violent crime. Fuck it. That rule doesn't apply. You know where we protect the identity of the kid that's a victim. That's the one we don't. We don't want people calling them. We don't want that person. Yeah, the victim part. When the kid's the one doing the stabbing, all bets are off. Congratulations, you get to be treated like an adult. Yeah. Happy day for you.
If it's an adult level crime, and then it should be an adult level punishment. And God, just imagine the parents that raised a kid like that. My God, should they necessarily be out and about?
No, I like recently there was a criminal case where the father was literally prosecuted and punished because the son
There's been a couple now.
Got a firearm and the firearm wasn't secured. And the father co-signed the firearm for the son. The firearm wasn't secured. The son took the firearm and used it in a school shooting. And they're like, "We are holding the parents accountable too."
It's happened a couple of times.
I can't say I disagree with it.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a slippery slope.
Honestly, I wish we lived in a world where kids were taught gun safety and how to handle these things as kids, right? Basic common sense stuff. You don't know how to use it, you don't touch it, right? If it's locked away, though, they shouldn't be able to get to it, right? If you lock it away and everything, it's going to be of no use to you in the moment when you actually need the gun. If you've got your gun locked over here and your ammo locked somewhere else, like you have to do over here. But at least then that makes it a lot harder for the kid to get their hands on it.
It's just, again, I feel like as a parent, you've kind of failed when your kid's idea of conflict when your kid's idea of conflict resolution is a gun and shooting a classroom. That's going to be a problem. Also asking Black, I don't know, they didn't give us a name. They simply said 11-year-old. They didn't even give us the usual trope terms of youths or whatever. So I'm gonna guess right now, knowing nothing, since they're saying the suspect and the victim did not know each other and were not known to each other, I'm going to guess that it's either like some sort of gang thing, or this also wouldn't surprise me, like a Somalian kid stabbed a dude. Wouldn't surprise me. All we know now is it's an 11-year-old. 11-year-old stabbed an 18-year-old. We don't know anything about the demographics of any of the people. And to be fair, I could just as easily believe that the person who got stabbed was a Somalian and the Somalian kid stabbed him. Again, it's just I wouldn't be surprised if that behavior came out of that community. Would not surprise me. But the victim not knowing the attacker, just what the fuck? Oh, the knife. Oh, he meant was the knife black. We didn't see.
It was the knife.
They didn't specify anything about the knife.
Our bad.
I've never heard of a black knife before. Like I've heard of knives like Wusthof
like
classic black handled.
Yeah.
Wusthof classics have the classic black handle on the tang. But that's no, I've never heard of a black. So forgive me. That's not something anyone ever asks, MSO. I apologize. I must seem horribly racist for making that assumption. All right. Wait, is this the... I think this might be... Oh, this is the right one. Okay. We got to get to this quick. This is a, 44-second video. I covered a video yesterday of a drone that got shot out of air by Russian, defense forces, and the drone crashed and killed 7 people. And so Russia said that the Black Sea resort that experienced this drone attack, that it was a Ukrainian drone. And the Ukrainian drone, to which Ukraine said, we're not saying whether or not that's our drone. We didn't say that, but we will say that if the Russians hadn't shot it down, it wouldn't have killed anyone. So in other words, it's your drone, firstly. Secondly,
it's yours.
Secondly, I love the whole idea of if you just let us use our drones to commit warfare and espionage, innocent people wouldn't get hurt. It's really your fault, Well, that didn't go the way they wanted it to. So now their newest social media platform attack, now they're putting out videos of what they claim are drones sent by Russia to attack and target civilians. I don't know if this is true. I'm praying this is I'm praying this is AI, because they're saying this is Ukraine, and nowadays in Ukraine, I think we have the volume up on this. So this is apparently Ukraine, and this is apparently a Russian drone. So this Ukrainian guy is fleeing this drone. And Ukraine is claiming that that's a Russian drone and that Russia's using their military resources to find and detonate drones, because that's way more than just flew into a pallet. That's an explosive.
That was chasing.
So apparently, according to Ukraine, Russia is now targeting Ukrainian civilians with these drones. And this is the video they shared of it to get that point across. But I don't... Shows a Russian drone being used to deliberately chase and target a civilian, which could be a war crime. Again, I'm sorry, burden of proof. Prove that's a Russian drone. I'd way more. You know what?
Prove it's Ukrainian.
With the money grubbing people we have in Ukraine, I'd way more believe that Zelensky, the guy who is a president that doesn't allow elections, would target his own people to keep this war going. No. They're attacking our civilians with drones. Who's the ones getting all the drone tech? We're sending it over to Ukraine. Where is it coming from? Russia? They're getting it from China? I mean, again, prove to me that this is a Russian drone, and I might be able to entertain this idea. But until then, I don't think this is happening to this extent.
I'm still not sure if that's even Ukraine.
And why is this guy being targeted? So they're just targeting any civilian you can find?
He's got boxes of fruit. It looks like he's going to be selling... It looks like he's setting up for a fruit stand.
Police said the 52-year-old market trader suffered blast injuries, shrapnel wounds, and a concussion. So they've got drones like this, but they're not using them on the Ukrainian military. They're not taking out any military targets. They're targeting the civilians.
Yeah, that seems...
Because, again, Ukraine is using drones, so if you target the civilians, it'll stop them? Like, it's not like you're going to demoralize them. Ukraine isn't going to stop this no matter what. Zelensky doesn't want to believe in elections. A dictator doesn't get to keep power if there's actual elections.
Right? That's what started this whole Ukraine thing in the first place, back in 2014. Sorry, no, 2006. 2014 was when they took out the...
Oh, false flag the hell out of this. I learned it from watching you, Dad, is all the excuses that they need. Yeah, dude, I'm sorry. This is too convenient. In the wake of pretty much 7 people dead from a drone attack thing, and a lot of people going, wow, that's kind of fucked up. And oh, well, it's we never said it was our drone, but whoever's drone it was, really, it's Russia's fault for shooting it down. So, yeah. And then immediately following that, now we've got multiple reports of, no, they're using drones on our civilians.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
I can believe it. I could believe it, but I'd way more likely and I'd way more believe that Zelensky and the Ukrainian regime are fucking drone bombing their own civilians, because then they get to double up. They get to charge us more money for more stuff. And they get to ask us for more stuff. They get to perpetuate their war that keeps them in power because, again, we are not allowed to have elections as long as the war's on. Like, I feel like at this point, Ukraine needs to be declared a dictator, like the Ukrainian regime needs to be declared a dictatorship. You literally got into power and said, no, I'm not giving up power until this war is over. And then you've kept this war going this whole time. I would like to have that. I'd like, if I could have anything I want in the world, be Zelensky sitting down that, and then them following it up with, all right, so we're calling you're officially branded as a dictator regime for now in the annals of history. You are Vladimir Zelensky, the dictator. Enjoy that. It makes you sound more badass than you actually are. And then 2, we're going to need that loan paid back. And I just want to see his wide-eyed face with the crickets chirping. Just him being like, all right, so you know those billions upon trillions of dollars we've given you? Yeah, so we're going to need to start talking about your plans to repay it. Like, that's what I want, but that'll never happen. No erections as long as the war is on. Yep, nobody gets a boner. Not a single stiffy as long as the war is on. So yeah, dude, I don't think this was Russia. Just because I feel like if Russia has drones with bombs and they're sending them in to hit stuff, you don't have any actual, like, in your own neck of the woods targets. You don't have anyone, like a military target to go after. You don't want to go after soldiers or anything else. You're just going to fly this drone in to harass one lone fruit vendor out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll say this. For a lone fruit vendor who has absolutely nobody else around them for what looks like a decent click, sure is lucky that someone showed up just in time to film this whole attack with their camera.
Right? Right?
Because they're clearly nowhere nearby.
Film of people that I've seen in Ukraine on the front line, which you'd have to be close to the front line for the drones, right?
You would think so.
Because, yeah, there's not that much distance. People don't just set up umbrellas and set out boxes of fruit. That's not happening. That hasn't happened in years now. It looks
staged. I don't believe this.
It's not.
It looks staged.
It's not. Yeah. Not at all.
I can't read the story because it's like, oh, you got to subscribe to keep reading. The first paragraph. First chilling hum above the makeshift street stall. It's like, right, in what is clearly a fruit stand that is attended by nobody. It is not in a high traffic area. There are no people traffic. The only thing that counts as commuter is that weird yellow truck bus thing that drove by. And it didn't look like it was moving at the kind of speed that would stop to pick up some fruit on the way through. So yeah. I really kind of feel like everybody in that area is just about their business. It seems way too set up. Way too set up.
Hey, Magic 8 Ball. Good to see you. I didn't realize it was you with the erections comment. I agree with Rusty.
Saints Mechanic, fun fact, no boats in the clouds, but planes in the ocean. That's true. Oh, if we lost gravity, how does that affect air then? Because flying is based on the principle and the prospect of lift. And if gravity isn't a thing, planes will rocket up super duper high really, really quickly.
Yeah.
They're going to have to like literally aim down. Did you know Putin has 2 wives and a daughter? I didn't. I don't really care or keep track of.
Well, he's got an ex-wife and a wife. The second wife had the girl, I believe. Much younger. She was a ice skater, I believe, or a ballerina.
And the grill is on, says Mr. Q. Good for you. Good for you. Have a enjoy your grill time.
Nice.
Is it child protection why we don't know the kid's name? Yes.
Yes.
And again, in terms of child victims, I'm all for that. If you are a 11-year-old who decided to stab somebody, you don't deserve any protections.
No, you don't get.
You thought stabbing somebody was an okay idea. If nothing else, the lack of protections should be an ample form of punishment for your behavior.
Mm-hmm.
At the very least, I'd like to see it go that way.
Yep.
Okay, so we have a couple things left to go to. Oh, this stupid fucking mouse cord. We have a couple things left to go to. I think this is just an.
Got about 18 minutes left.
Holy shit!
Throwing
Really?
it out there. Yep.
18
minutes to 2:20.
Oh, please don't do that. Like, don't say we have 18 minutes left. Like, I know the 220
I thought I was
thing.
being easier than going 220 right on the moment.
Don't do the 220 thing either,
do it.
because it's not 220. It's fucking 420.
Oh.
Like, we get the joke. It's 220 your time. Who gives a shit? But like in general, just the 18 minutes thing. Like, don't say, oh, we've got 18 minutes left, and I look up at the clock, and it's like, wait a minute, that math doesn't math. Because again, the show doesn't pass or fail on whether or not we smoke on 420. It's just kind of like a fun little thing we do. It's not like, oh God, well, it's all over. God, everything's about. Oh well, nope. And I mean, if that's the case, then I just do the 420 smoke and sign off. That's not what we're doing. If you see something, fucking run. See something where?
Into the side.
He couldn't. He ran around the side the whole time. The drone followed him.
He did.
That guy followed your survival
leads me to
rule.
think that drone operator was nearby.
No, it was. The drone operator doesn't need to be nearby. They just need to have a fucking camera lens.
Well, no, I know, but they don't have that much range. Drones don't have that much range.
It depends on the drone. I've got an RC
Maybe
car
I'm not giving them the
that
credit.
is literally something that pairs with my phone, and it has like a camera and light effects and sounds. It's from Mass Effect 3. And like its range isn't super duper long. But for a little tiny toy, its camera quality and its range are pretty damn good for just like, oh, you paid an extra $100 with your game to get this included. So yeah, I'm gonna say no. That's gonna. It's, I don't know, man. All you need is a decent, as long as it has a decent like transmitter. I mean, a cell phone works all over the world. As long as it has the capabilities of a cell phone for in terms of sending and receiving data, I'm gonna say no. You could be anywhere you want. You just need to be able to tap into a network that works.
I'm just underestimating the tech.
Some are autonomous drones. I don't think that one was autonomous because that drone was chasing that dude. Unless they can make are the AI programs that smart now. If it's to that point where the autonomous drones can chase a dude like that, we're fucked.
Yeah.
As soon as the AIs take over, it's Satan Mechanics Armageddon, and we're all boned. We're all boned. We're all burning, and nobody's going to be able to know how to gather food. So,
yeah.
You know what the worst part about Armageddon will be for me? No popcorn. Like, I'm not going to be able to
I got
popcorn.
Shit ton of popcorn.
Like, I gotta hit like a fucking, like a granary and get like a 50-pound bag of popcorn. That's my,
I don't have that much popcorn.
you know what? Like, if I have a house and I'm preparing for like the end of times, I've got like piles of 50-pound bags of popcorn. And it's like, that's what I use for popcorn. And people are like, what's this? They're like, well, when the world ends, I want to make sure I still have my popcorn. Matthew Q saying we sprayed our fields with a drone. The range was over 70 miles.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow.
Again, I've watched drone operators operate drones that have, you know, remarkable amount of range. They'll go up hundreds of feet and stuff and take aerial photos, and they were controlling it with their fucking cell phone. Like they had like the control sticks or whatever, but the thing's paired with their cell phone. So it's just, it holds their cell phone landscape view, and they're like, all right, so this is the drone. Near.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
Okay, I guess I just wasn't giving them Yeah. Giving them enough credit.
You bastard, you better not cancel your 4. I'm smoking on 420. I need it or else my OCD will flare up. I need that repeating pattern. So toke it, bitch. Well, in 13 minutes we will. I didn't say I wouldn't do it. I've got the thing over here. It's ready to go. I was
just giving a heads up.
I just said I just said it's
he's not canceling
it's confusing.
it.
It's confusing to treat the 420 routine like the end of the show and say, "Oh, we're 18 minutes out," and it's like, wait a minute, what? No, we're not. Oh, I meant from 420. Let's not worry about how many minutes from 420. Like, it's fine. I have a clock up here. I can keep track. The when it's like 2 minutes out, like that's like, hey, we're gonna have 420 in a minute. Then it matters. Other than that, it's like, who gives a shit? I paid a guy $20,000 a year to come spray us with Chopper. Bought the drone for $30,000 with the tanks. Next year, it'll pay itself off.
Nice. That's nice.
And we're like, honestly, unless Armageddon happens in the next couple of weeks, I imagine we're a couple years out from like fucking cars that operate like these drones. Like, people will have those as vehicles.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, dude. Especially
you don't
if it's
only
all
have
hand
to watch
control.
out for traffic taking you out from the floor level.
Yeah, you just got to worry about running into a bird and dropping like a brick. But other than that, we're good.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Like, if I could afford one and I had like, yeah, dude, I'd totally do it. If I could do that, I could just like fly from like one place to another. So I could come visit my daughter and then fly back all the time. That'd be great. I'd be down for it all day long. Buy a bunch of raw meat, no charcoal. Wait, you see flames soon and it'll cook. I don't understand what you mean. Are you saying like if you buy butchered meat, the grill will come? I'm not sure how that goes. Alucard. Dude, we've only got like 20 minutes. Just let it go. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. All right, so in our ongoing discussion of the massive cyclosporiasis outbreak. Cyclosporiasis outbreak has now been linked to shredded iceberg lettuce. It's been hitting multiple states, but now we have an additional 6 states. Why is this still happening? Shouldn't I feel like the outbreak should stop by now? We got all of the infected lettuce. It shouldn't still be good and in the stores. Like, how
they traced it, they pulled it. It should be fine.
How much diarrhea shat lettuce did you guys sell? Because we're up to 27 states. We're up to 27 states. We're over half of the states. And it's just like, I feel like after we've been going through this diarrhea epidemic for the past 3 weeks, it should be over by now. We shouldn't have new cases. Because if nothing else, the tainted source should have been stopped. I thought we
been pulled by now, yeah.
Right?
They blamed Taylor Farms. They who purposely, willingly pulled whole lots of iceberg lettuce back just in case, and now there's still happening. It's spreading across the country. Yeah, you've got to have more than one source, or or it's got to be planned.
What? Like I was making jokes. We're making a COVID epidemic out of people shitting themselves. Alcat is yowling. Yeah, I know. I can't get him to stop. What do you want from me? I've got some cat recipes from my Vietnamese bartender. If you want to share, I know he's a yowly little bitch.
Lovers here.
I know he's a yowly little bitch, but I actually kind of care a lot about that little animal. Like, I don't care for his yowling. It annoys me. I'll be honest. It pisses me off from time to time. But he is still the cat I've had for over 20 years. So that little bastard's gotten me through quite a few hard times. Some hard times. Ticks making you allergic to red meat, diarrhea lettuce. Yeah, dude. They're sending Lone Star ticks and diarrhea lettuce. We can't eat meat and we're shitting ourselves every time we have a salad. Where are we supposed to go?
The only thing that's going to be left is the bugs.
We can't eat the chicken. They keep killing the chickens. And Rex Star Perry said there's always the bugs, which is ironic because the bugs are why we can't eat the meat. You have to eat the bugs because you got bitten by the bugs and now you can't eat the meat.
Yes.
Matthew Q says too many people pooping in the field. I don't understand why you can't use the porta potty that's on the trailer. You would think so.
Yeah.
St. Aaron saying biblical prophecy, the aisles shall fill with poo, toilets shall fail, toilet paper rolls shall be bare. Well, I mean, that was the COVID worry and prediction. Everybody was worried then. We had to get all the toilet paper we could because of the COVID. I'm just glad because I would understand it more now. It's weird that we don't have it now. Like, we had the run on toilet paper with COVID. We haven't had it with the explosive diarrhea epidemic.
Right. Interesting.
I feel like you're squeezing the Charmin a lot harder if you're shitting yourself like crazy. So, if nothing else, you have to stock back up. Randall, Rusty Grammar calling it chicken Alucard. Oh, funny. Bruv, avoid Applebee's salads. It messed up my insides something fierce. I'm talking debilitating cramps. And I go to Applebee's because I'm poor. I haven't been to an Applebee's in a while. I have had, God, I think it was Pizza Ranch. I ate pizza or something from somewhere, and oh God, did I have like some horrible guttural cramps. You remember this. I was talking to you about it, like I couldn't get up. I don't think I canceled a show that day, I think. I was just laying on my sides just in pain. I've had some severe gut cramps. And that's why part of me doesn't laugh at this cyclosporiasis stuff. Like, if you're getting that, like that stuff is bad. But still, we shouldn't be getting new cases.
No, that should be over. We should have pulled it all by now.
Once the word is out, the recalls have happened, and the poopy lettuce is no longer in the market, we should stop seeing new cases. Unless we're finding new and exciting ways to smear human feces on lettuce from farm to table, which I really don't want to find that out either. I don't want that to be the case. We can't have that now. I want things to be cleaner, goddammit, not dirtier. So yeah, the cyclosporiasis has spread to several other additional states. On Monday, health officials in Michigan, which has had the most cases, confirmed the first couple of deaths linked to it. We're now seeing cases in, what are the additional states? Where's the list? I scrolled past it, didn't I? Additional cases in Arkansas, Iowa, Missouri, Nebraska, New Hampshire, and North Carolina, who join Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, Michigan, Ohio, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia.
Wow.
Said the source who spoke on the condition. So, yeah, they've all joined in.
Half the states.
But we still only had the 2 deaths. So it's COVID take
good.
2. We've only had the 2 deaths. Mr. Q, the answer is yes. They've announced a temporary solution. All lettuce will be imported from India. Oh, I'm sure that'll be fine.
That'll be great. Yeah.
This is one of those things where Aaron was telling me about this, like, I guess like a water test came back, like India's like bangy, like it has 0 restaurant. If it's white, great. If it's Mexican, they better all be Mexicans.
If it's an Italian restaurant, they better all be Italians too.
Actually, restaurants that aren't at Olive Garden are usually always all Italians. I've heard rumor that like Italians can be spicy to work for, so and cooking in a kitchen environment can be kind of high stress. So I can see how that works. Yeah, I can see how that happens. You just can't handle this guy being a cock. So it's just like only his own people understand. Yeah, he's like a toy dog. He's gonna yap loud as hell, but he's harmless. So, that was the other fun thing I never understood. Toy dogs always have way more personality and way more confidence than something that small should.
Right.
And somehow it works. Like my parents raised Dobermans, and so they had a Doberman pincer, and these dogs would come out, these little toy dogs from the neighbor's house would come out and they'd yell at them, they'd yap at them. And this is a Doberman pincer that has grabbed and flung cats 10, 15 feet in the air. And when I saw these dogs rush at him, I thought for sure he'd do the same thing. He'd just grab them and woof and just take it for a ride. No, he literally just stood there like dumbfounded, like, you realize I could fuck you up, right? Like you have no right to be this brazen. What's wrong with you? Like he actually got stopped because there was like a dynamic that they weren't enforcing, and it literally prevented him from doing anything. He just went, no, that's not how this works. I fuck you up, buddy. Mr. Q saying cheers. Yeah, we're at 419. We've got it ready to go.
Good.
Let's clear that out. I've got a clip of Mike Johnson talking about Max Miller calling for process to play out. I don't know that I necessarily want to do that for our last thing. You know what I do want to do? We've got a story. We'll do this one for our last story. Wait your damn turn. There's a store or a restaurant. We're talking about restaurants. There's a restaurant in Hollywood, Florida. And restaurants try to, suck people in. They get gimmicks.
Mm-hmm.
This one's got a fun gimmick. And by fun gimmick, I mean, oh my God, somebody check their hard drive. I don't trust these people. This one's gimmick. This one's gimmick is one of those things where I'm like, you're putting two things together that should never be mixed. And let's just say, I hope this fails. It's 420. Let's do our burn. And here we go. Boom, boom.
On 10 tonight, a new restaurant experience is stripping away, emphasis on stripping away the traditional meaning of fine dining.
A 5-course meal is on the menu, but clothes are not. Local 10's Jeff Dedarian is live in Hollywood with an exclusive.
All right, first, you stupid blonde bimbo. Clothing is never on the menu. You don't order clothing at the restaurant. You come dressed on your own. Clothing is never on the menu. Your little analogy, well, fine dining's on the menu, but clothing isn't. No, clothing's optional. That's the way you word that. It's never on the menu. Yes, I'd like to have a barbecue cheeseburger and a turtleneck, please. That's not how it works. Brian the Science, hell yeah, strip club food. No, it's not even strip club food. It's just fine dining with naked people. In Hollywood, Florida. Do you know who you're going to get? You're going to get a bunch of old, overweight, wrinkly people who have some sort of weird, fetishized need to engage in every activity whilst being completely naked. It's fucked up and it's wrong because you have no need to have to be naked to eat, let alone a restaurant that's like, no. That would be weird. So many restaurants like, we have to turn you away. You're not dressed appropriately. What are you talking about? I'm wearing shirt. I'm wearing shoes. I don't understand. That's precisely the problem. You need to take off the shirt, the shoes, the underpants, the whole nine. We only serve food to people who are naked. Plus, how are they going to pay? Where are they keeping their wallet and their credit card?
Yeah.
And their prison
wallet?
wallet?
Like lockers at the beginning of the restaurant so you can get undressed and put your shit in a locker so it's safe? Like, what are you supposed to do?
The waiters always know when a table's just about done. You find the guy digging in his ass. Check, please. Because if you go into a joint, but that's really the thing though. If you go into a joint with your coin purse out, where are you keeping your means of paying for this? Do you have to pay in advance? Like that would be an interesting gimmick. So we want you to eat here naked, so we can justify making you pay in advance because we're sick of dine-in dashers. So you're paying for the food whether you eat it or not, and then you get to enjoy the visual and possible aromatic experience that is other naked people.
Ew.
Look inside, Jeff.
Right? Just think about it. A Colombian movie theater was cleared out because a guy couldn't stop farting. What happens if that bout of ass gas is coming from this dude at Naked Dining Inc.? I mean, like literally, like if it goes as bad as we thought, like it's that manure spreader's hitting the public, right? Like, no.
Oh, no.
Hey, my chair has a brown streak in it, says St. Aaron, right? Matthew Q saying food and naked are not sexy. This is is nice. This is nice silverware. Here, hun, hide this. Cash, grass, or ass, nobody eats for free, says Los Federales. Right, but if you show up naked, how are you supposed to pay? Why does it smell like Taco Bell in here? Probably because somebody hasn't washed their butthole. Dear Lord.
Give us the naked truth.
Hey there, guys. I guess this gives new meaning to I just don't know what to wear when I go out tonight. In about 90 minutes from now, customers will go inside this front door right here into this steakhouse for a unique dining experience. Naked dining. And it's legal. Or is it?
Naked dining with a steak?
At a steakhouse. naked dining. I like the way he's like, and it's legal. And I'm like, wait a minute, it's legal? And he's like, well, or is it? And it's, yeah, no, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. It's a public safety issue in terms of doing it in a public area. Again, yeah. Firstly. Secondly, nobody that's like, you know what, I'm smoking hot. I want to go eat dinner butt naked. Like, no like bottle blonde that's got the perfect hourglass figure. Things like, you know what I want to do? I want to go enjoy a nice juicy steak while I've got my tits out and no clothes on whatsoever. It's only ugly people that are remarkably comfortable with their flaws. They're like, you know what I want to do? I'm going to put my gun on display. It's like, don't. Nobody asked for this.
But please don't.
Please don't. I can't think of anything worse than trying to enjoy a filet mignon and then inadvertently see another
they better
man's
have
dick.
seat covers.
Nope, doesn't look like it. Again, like I said, nothing worse than like having a nice round steak on my plate and then looking over and seeing someone's dick. Oh. Not like I looked for it, just like I scanned the room.
Just that it happens to be in the room. Yeah, in sight. Yeah.
While I'm just kind of looking around while I'm, fucking waiting for her food to get there, or she went to the restroom, so I'm being polite, not just digging into my meal, because I'm someone who believes in politeness and etiquette during eating. Just fucking. I couldn't enjoy that experience. I'd be hovering over my plate. I'd be staring straight down at my plate, so I can't possibly see anything else.
The fillets are
So, just sit next to some rando. Don't worry, you're all naked.
Yeah, it's not even
a new day.
The diners, not so much.
They disrobed pretty much here.
Class Soiree Steakhouse is the talk of the town and social media, not just because of the menu, but for what's not on it. The customers, that is. Clothes, none. Is it shoes?
Again, you guys suck with this analogy. People's clothing was never, ever on a menu. Stop trying to shoehorn this. God, you suck. And I thought I was bad at this. Yeah, what's not on the menu? The customers' clothes. Their clothes are never on the menu. They have never, ever, ever been on the menu. Again, the need for clothes is optional, but fuck you with this stupid thing. The old guy next to you is dragging his sack on the floor. Right? I don't want to try and enjoy my tapioca pudding and then have to see the fucking grandma's peppered bush. You know what I mean? Like, I don't.
And socks off first, or how does it work?
Well, we have a bathroom here.
Do you take your shoes and socks off first? I was like, I stand in the back with my hand conveniently below my apron, and everybody disrobes. I don't trust.
Where do you put your clothes? Where do you put your wallet? Where do you put all this stuff?
I don't trust this dude for so many reasons. One, he runs a fine dining restaurant that's gimmick is everybody get naked. Two,
and steak.
He has a I guess I'd call it P. Diddy-esque kind of air to him. 3, he's doing this interview with a glass of wine in hand, and he seems straight. I feel uncomfortable with somebody who's like, I need to have a nice white while I speak with you. You seem like you're completely heterosexual. Why, yes, I am. All right, that guy's got bodies in his closet. That's it. No. Now, if he's just like, no, I'm completely like, I need some wine just to tell you, like, no. Real chefs don't have a glass to sip on.
Ed Ali is the chef and owner. He came up with the once-a-month concept to get new business, to generate some buzz. And Chef Ali says there is a market for this. And if you're saying, what? Are you kidding me? What do you want to say to those people who say that?
Please allow people to express themselves at our...
Oh, fuck off. Please allow people to express themselves. No.
At our establishment.
He's saying, what are you saying to the people who say there is no market for this?
People to express themselves at our place.
Legal? We'll go there before we're done here. Do you find yourself staring at people?
No, not at all.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. He's lying.
Yeah, he totally does. He suddenly started snickering like a little boy. No.
I don't sit in the back. I don't give the tables names based on the body appearances I see. For example, I don't say in the middle of the night call, short dick with a T-bone is up. Like, Caesar salad for flat titties in the window.
Oh my goodness.
Soup and salad for Uniball, ready in the window. Fucking.
Oh.
Great. I'm glad you respect their privacy to close the window. So again, these people can privately sit amongst probably strangers and all eat steak naked.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. What's the appeal?
The chef expects about 20 people, men, women, some single, some not.
I was so terrified I was about to hear the children word. Men, women.
Yeah.
Some single, some not. Let me put that out for you. Let me spell it out for you. Men, women, some single, some not. Some of the men are single. That's it. There are no single lady is like, God, Jesus, Tara, what should we do? We should have a girls' night out. I know. Let's go eat steak naked. Like, no, this is not a lady's idea of a good time.
No.
You know what I want? All of the objectification that I get when I'm fully clothed, now with zero filters. Like, no, fuck no.
Zero filters, fuck. Oh,
there's just some absolute skis bag dude who doesn't even care about the food. He's just walking around the tables like da 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 wedding ring shit, da 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 wedding ring shit, da 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 wedding ring shit, da 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 da. Then he finally sits down. Fuck. Not one lady here that's not already in a... Yeah, even if they're not married, they're wearing a wedding ring because fuck that. They brought their gay friend with them. None of them are excited for this and want to do it as like a decision. Like, dude, if you... Oh, where did you guys meet? Oh, well, I met the love of my life and my soulmate when I went to a naked steak dinner. No, you didn't. No, you did not.
It was fine dining steak dinner and nudity, though.
Right? Well, let's be clear. It was classy. It was classy. They like serve breadsticks and shit, which again, classy.
A
lot of people say that must be pretty awkward to meet at a naked steak dinner. No, actually, you know what it is? It secured the deal because she already knew what she was in for. No surprises in that package if you're smelling what I'm selling. Speaking of smelling what you're selling, you know what you can do at a steak dinner? Really smell everyone around you because there's literally zero filter. Like, their clothes aren't there to act as even a laughable barrier of odor. Like, nope, it's just...
Nope.
You're sitting, and by the way, you're sitting shoulder to shoulder with people. What if you're sitting shoulder to shoulder, and the person you're sitting shoulder to shoulder with is an old fat guy, and he just suddenly starts farting? Now your food has been tainted. That dude doesn't even have a butt. Like, no.
He doesn't have underwear. He doesn't have pants. There is no masking and filtering of that asshole and your food.
All right, I got to finish this news story before we bank out. You are going live tonight, though, right? You're going live tonight?
I am going live an hour and a half after this show ends. I will be going live for West. Gosh, I can't speak. Yes, going live.
Cool, got it. All right.
Yes.
So I think we're about to start seeing people that go to this dining experience. If this lady isn't a member of the staff and she's there, so you're saying you want to see this lady naked while you eat, that's somehow going to improve your meal. Because again, if you don't want to see these people naked, why would you want to eat naked or be somewhere where everyone is eating naked? It just doesn't seem like a thing. I don't.
Brian points it out, though. Nose ring.
Nose ring. Yes, absolutely. That's why I said she could totally be a customer. But that's again where I'm like, no, I don't like anytime I go out, like I don't like survey and fucking scope everybody like hardcore. But I generally scan my surroundings wherever I go. Like, for example, when I'm out at Stoney's this Saturday, I'll be at Stoney's this Saturday from noon to I don't know how long. So come on out and hang out with me at Stoney's for the anniversary show of the Steel Toe Show. I will be out there. I'll be sitting there, like, I'll be scanning around when no one's talking to me, looking around, entertaining my eyes, if you will. I don't exactly fixate on people or what they're doing, but I'll tell you this, if I'm going to a naked dinner, the only reason I could think you would go is because you want to see everyone naked. I want to meet like-minded people who think the only way to enjoy a filet mignon is with my dick out. Like, that's just, again, it's not related.
Sheba Hart is your hostess.
It's more so of a gathering.
Oh, she's the hostess.
Oh, she's the
to get to
hostess.
know
Okay,
people,
great.
new people in the city and the lifestyle.
It's more of a gathering to get to know new people in the city and a lifestyle. Again, the lifestyle is nudity.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, I want to know where all the best fine dining places are. We're not, let's be
here are all
clear.
the nudists.
Nobody's drawn, nothing about this is about the quality or the eliteness of your food. You have a cheap gimmick of we serve food on naked nudie night.
Last time I checked, we don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell. I gotta have more cowbell.
Thank you,
I bet you
Scruffy,
those
for
two are
that.
screwing.
That is a gifted sub from our buddy Scruffy
Thank you,
saying,
Scruffy.
"Hello, Governor. I hope you're enjoying your time with our boy Jimmy. I hope Jimmy's wedding went fabulous. Wish nothing but the best for Jimmy and his blushing new bride. And may they have, I believe they already have a kid and everything. May many happiness, happy years be upon them." Cowbell coming in. Jimmy says hello. Well, tell Jimmy I said
Yay.
hello.
Yes. Hello. Congrats.
Cowbell coming for Scruffy in 3, 2, moo. All right, back to Cecil D. Boone's farm and his fucking restaurant.
I'm sure he's got to be banging the hostess. Like they've got to be banging.
I don't know. All I know is so far between the chef, the hostess, and the news anchor, I'm like, so far you've presented me 0 people I would want to see naked. And like I said, more likely than not, I'm going to be put off my appetite sheerly by the fact that people were naked. They could be fucking gorgeous, but I'm still not going to be, oh, I want to eat now. You know what I want to do? Stuff my mouth while I'm nude and everyone can see my gut expanding. Like, no.
Nude ever or what?
Me? No.
Hey,
no.
Jimmy.
Now,
wait a minute. Oh, God, that might be the most telling moment.
Oh, he didn't just do a little kid grin. He really went off.
No, he asks him, would you be nude ever?
In the lifestyle.
Will you cook in the nude ever or what?
Me? No.
Now,
again, he's encouraging you come here and eat naked, but he's going to stay fully clothed.
Oh, but he's going to stay.
There's no.
Well, to be fair, that's just safety issue in a kitchen,
right?
Like
that's
you don't want
just
your ding dong hanging around the same level as
this
your,
whole thing. This
grill.
whole thing is stupid. And again, like we have the smallest of seating spaces for this restaurant, so like 20 people, but they're all going to be parked on these tables. You're not even at your own table.
There's no elbow space between you and the stranger next to you.
I don't look like I'm trying to give this guy the benefit of the doubt. Let's pretend for a hot fucking second that I'm some sort of degen that thinks this is a fun time. I'm not bringing like anyone other than my date. Like this would be like, for lack of better terms, it'd be like, a date night thing. Like I wouldn't, not like, hey Todd, what are you doing on Thursday? I was thinking of hitting up that new steakhouse. How do you feel about eating with your dick out? Like that's not what we're doing here. So there's no way that I'm filling 4 seats. And if you put me on the very end, there are 3 seats around me that I am in just like can't avoid it eye range. One person sitting directly next to me, one person sitting directly across from me. I need to have 2 people to feel secure here. But even then, you're on the outs, so then who's this rando? It's just, no, this is gross.
Yeah. Not to mention the server, the hostess, her hoo-ha is right at head level.
I don't know, but we've not addressed whether or not she is or isn't clothed. We do know that she simply showed herself and then put on a silky robe.
At the table, what about that? Somebody gets friendly. What's the story?
Again, means this is barely, if not legal. This whole thing is sus. Again, you're asking for a problem.
That's French for no.
That's not French for no.
French for no. That's not.
I think this guy
helping your thing so you don't have to answer.
I saw the chef coat with the personalized apron, the hat, and the glasses, and I started thinking maybe this guy knows a thing or two about a thing or two. And then after he said that, I realized, oh, he's an idiot. This guy doesn't know dick.
All right, that's what the chef said.
You know what this is? This is a guy who doesn't know how to cook a steak that wants to own a steakhouse.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is he doesn't know how to cook a steak. He doesn't know how to season a steak. He doesn't know how to do anything nice to dress a steak. And when he's working with low quality steak, he's even more fucked. So business isn't really going. So we need to generate so once a month naked dinner. Like, yeah, I don't think so. Jimmy is in chat, Johnny. Yeah, I saw that.
Yes.
Hello, Wake Jimmy. Go F yourself, Johnny. I mean, I was wishing well for you, but fine, you sheep fucking bastard. Let me ask, did the sheep walk you down the aisle, or
did you walk the sheep?
I'm a cunt. Also, Johnny Sea Wizard says Minnesota is basically Canada. It kind of is. In some ways, Minnesota is becoming more liberal than Canada. It's pluses and minuses. I mean, they're close. They're close, both geographically and politically, sociologically, economically. We're 10 minutes over, so I don't even know why I'm dragging this out. This whole thing is creepy, and this restaurant has left a bad taste in my mouth.
That's awful.
I'm glad we hung out for a little extra time, though, because we got to hang out with Jimmy, and we wanted to invite you, but there's stairs.
Cheer 100. Scruffy D25 cheered 100 bits.
Thank you for the 100 bits, and I'll read this out again. Very insensitive, very, very insensitive. We wanted to invite you, but there's stairs, and we wanted to get married this year. Well, I would have been able to make it. Like how many stairs?
He can butt scooch if it's for something important.
Hey, dude, I have a passport. We could have done this. Just saying. I actually, ironically enough, I would have had a passport in time. I do have money, but I'm not supposed to spend it on anything but moving. That I could have used to buy a ticket, and I would have been a piece of shit. But no, yeah.
Just agreeing with you.
Fuck it, hype train. Why not right now? One, because Scruffy's the only one that's thrown in so far. St. Caesar, his sub wore off a little while ago. Two, we almost had one earlier. Three, we're 10 minutes over, so I don't want to stick it out for a little while. Thank you for the happy poop, Mr. Q. You're going to be live tonight with Chatting with Chat, hanging out with all the fun people.
Yeah, I'll talk to you guys about whatever you want to talk about.
I'll be back here tomorrow, hopefully with you. We'll see if you're up to it. And then, of course, our big fun fuck my balls life day of Friday is just around the corner. So everything we made today will chip away at that $40 goal, and we'll see what we have tomorrow to bang out. But we bang out tomorrow's goal, and then we just hold tight for the Friday fun show. Yeah, I kind of want to. That's the plan. I'm trying to leave. It actually goes faster. It actually goes faster if you don't stick your 2 cents into it and we get going. So she's been Digger. Hi. We've been Johnny. You've been an audience. Congratulations, Jimmy and Mrs. Jimmy.
Yes, congrats. Yes.
May you have many, many happy years betwixt you. All right, so I'm out of here. You guys stay safe. Bye.
Hey, did you hear about that brand new thing? Everyone is already complaining. Hop in the chat, give us a shout. Wait.